Hello, chat. One final one of these summer Game Fest streams, or Xbox showcase. We're gonna be whelmed. I feel extremely whelmed. No one's expecting to be come out of this feeling like, yep, I've renewed my faith in Microsoft's ability to create games. That's what I'm predicting. We're gonna see some Fable, some Gears of War, and then a lot of disappointment probably. And these will all be coming in like the next 3 years instead of any of them this year, except for maybe Gears of War. What is expected in the showcase? I think it actually leaked already, like what's showing on it. So it does, if the leaks are true, it's kind of exactly what you'd expect. What's up? And you know what? Here's a wild card. They throw in a new trailer of the next Elder Scrolls game. If they want to get attention, they could do that. I don't think they're going to though, because I don't think that game is anywhere near showable. Start soon. Yeah, we got another 30 minutes before it begins. Anyways, but yeah, here we are. I actually wasn't planning to do this one. I was like, you know what? I probably won't be streaming tonight for like, a video game because I'm going to be trying to get the dispatch video finished. So this is my stream for the day. Seeing a lot of hypocrisy from people. Gears of War EA PS5 port was canceled because they want to boost their exclusives, and I see people going, yeah, fuck Sony. This is I still can't believe this console war shit is happening in the year 2026, but Microsoft, I mean, if Sony's the one who started like, you know what, we're not going to put our games on PC anymore. So I can't really fault Microsoft for like, well, fuck you, Sony. We're not going to put, our games on your system now. So it seems like, the gates are going back up in some regards, but it doesn't really matter for Microsoft because they'll still release it on PC. Now, if Microsoft's like, we're not going to release our games on PC anymore, that might be an issue. What's up, Pariah? How you doing, man? Here with my Mountain Dew, proper gamer fuel. As one needs. I mean, I feel like Microsoft, for Microsoft anyway, it's a proper Xbox gamer fuel. Need my Persona 7. I believe there, according to the leaks, there might be something Persona related tonight, but it's like a remake of the game. Didn't expect to see you live with this. Well, like I said, I'm not streaming tonight, so I figured I might as well throw in a short stream right now so I can focus on getting the dispatch video done. Mountain Dew is Kidney Stone City. Apparently that's all soda. I've never had a single one. I've drank soda my entire life. At this point, I've drank far more soda than water, even though soda is mostly water. It's all about how your body's built, I think. Some people are just, built different. Anyways, let me get this camera going so you guys... I look like shit today, so... Well, I say that as I look completely normal as I normally do, but I feel I look terrible. That's because I just got out of bed not too long ago. Probably more like soon-to-be failed Xbox uprising and not a... uprising, you say. Who's a... the uprising shall begin. I don't think consoles get uprisings. They just get like, I ain't buying that shit. Yes, the Xbox uprising has begun. I may not stay long. I'm not very interested in E3's showcase and award ceremonies, but hope you'll... Well, this is mainly video game trailers for all the stuff coming out, and we can make fun of it for a bit. And maybe every once in a while, be like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's basically easy stream material. That's why every streamer does this now, because it's like, you know what? I don't have to like put too much effort into my stream for a few hours. I'm just giving you the honest truth of why every streamer does these. Xbox take on Warsaw Uprising 1945. Anyways, let me like get on. Yeah, we have a bit of a 25 minute wait still before it begins. I just wanted to start it earlier this time, so last time I started right as it had already started, so I figured I owed you guys a bit something more cleaner this time. Hey Darts, your YouTube comments feed doesn't appear on live. I know I'm having an issue with the program I use to get all the comments to appear on screen. So currently it's only Kick and Twitch. I plan to get it fixed eventually. But I can see your comments no matter what. I have them up, reading them right here. But I will eventually have that sorted so they appear, all three appear on screen. My apologies if that, that upsets you. I understand. You want to, you want your stuff to be seen as well. Weren't you having issues with Kick comments? Kick is different. The problem I have with the Kick is every once in a while I need to sign the software back into Kick because of Kick changing its terms that, requiring you to re-agree to it. So every once in a while I just have to go in the software and click agree. When I notice it's not showing up. YouTube, it's a bit more complicated. It just seems to be having issues because YouTube is a much more labyrinthian, Cthulhu-like piece of software. Our social media, website. Eventually they'll all get it working again, so no worries. Just this time, they don't fear communists will overflow. Well, I mean, anyone who runs a corporation still fears communism. That's why they spend so money to try like stamp it out. This very be funny, Dartigan. I stopped my nap. I think you meant to say this better be funny. It's an Xbox showcase. It will be whelming. The game shown off. We will have much commentary that will be mirthful and merry-making. This is basically us throwing tomatoes at something in modern times. When we get into Persona 1 remake, which Persona game has Hitler as the final boss? Is that 2? Hey, Meat Canyon. I wish I could animate that well. Google, please watch 30 minutes of ads to see comment. I mean, we are essentially going to be watching 2 hours of ads. That's what these shows are. There's ads for video games. You're hoping for a Sly 5 announcement at the Microsoft conference? I have some news for you. I don't think you're going to be getting that one. Chinese aren't communists anymore. Well, they haven't been that for a long time. But they still use the word, and they still have some communist like parts to it. At least mainly in the like one-party rule stuff, and top-down government organizing and like directives. They're gonna announce Last of Us. Microsoft got the rights, boys. Last of Us 3, Xbox exclusive. Now that would be some shit, but it won't be happening. That will ever get another Sly Cooper. I don't believe that developer wants to make more Sly Cooper, so it would have to be taken over by another company. At best, you might get at some point a re-release of the game, sort of like you got with Crash and Spyro. What game in the last 2 events have you been most excited for? Obviously, FF7, Part 3. Resident Evil Veronica now, because, Resident Evil games do well for me. You know what? Honestly, there's quite a few other like games I'm interested in. The Control looks good. Ill. Still don't trust Ill, but I'm definitely gonna be playing it. Anything horror, it wasn't shown off any of these things, but the new Hellraiser game looks like it might be pretty good. So yeah, I'm open. Like, we got some good stuff coming at least. Are you in your heart-shaped boxers? I'm actually wearing. What am I wearing right now? I'm actually wearing dinosaur boxer briefs. I'm not gonna be showing them off on stream, but you can take my word for it. Dinosaur. There are dinosaurs on my boxer briefs right now. They're very comfortable, though. Control gonna flop, isn't it? Yes. Because it's coming out in September in a very packed month. Wait, why is this now beginning in 50 minutes? God damn it, Microsoft. Or Jeff, whoever's running this shit. Well, it's also weird. IGN's stream of it says it begins in 20 minutes. Game Awards stream of it says 49 minutes. So I got both of them up. I'll switch to whichever one starts first. We're waiting for new Control game to be free on Epic Games. I don't know if Control... actually, the new Control is not an Epic exclusive, I don't believe, is it? That was only Alan Wake that they had to deal with. IGN is a pre-show. Ah, fucking IGN. Why? No one wants to watch IGN's pre-show. Boring. It's full of people who don't have any charisma. Imagine like an entire panel of me's. One of me's fine. Multiple me's. No, you don't want that. Ain't in the cards. Live at European friendly times. It's more likely than, well, hey, this is like this is my 3rd one of these, so yeah. I mean, I've also been considering starting some streams at 6 p.m., which would be slightly more Euro-friendly, too. What is your advice on the gaming PC? $5,000, I want to play best games. I will say you do not need to play games at high and ultra specs. you'll be perfectly fine playing in mid, anywhere between mid and high. So don't believe you need to spend $5,000 on your PC. I would recommend, if you wanted to, right now, I would say you're gonna probably need about $2,000 for a good PC. And then after that, after you've like looked at what you build your PC aiming for 2,000. If you have more money and disposable income, then you can start seeing what you might want to switch up for something more expensive. But I'd say at a base level, aim for 2,000 right now. Sadly, that's gone up too. It should have been like maybe like 1,500 like a few months ago. But no, 5,000 will get you a very good PC, but I don't feel like it's gonna like wow you as much as you think it will. It's like a $2,000 PC is gonna be playing your games at 4K 60 usually, and at like mid to high settings, no problem. Game graphics aren't moving that fast anymore, unless you want like ray tracing and path tracing. And also, there's all this new DLSS stuff and alternating like AI frames that gives you better frame rates too. So you gotta look at the way things are going. It is getting hot out, by the way. It's like I am already starting to sweat. I might need to get a fan in here. Love you. Got to know you through the German channel Games Enden. Me and him had a bit of an issue. I found out he used to be called Gameamat, right? Yeah, I used to be friends with him, but I found out he was ripping off my videos and just like taking my scripts and translating them into German. And then, but I never gave him permission for that. And then when I confronted him about it, he gave me a bunch of sob stories. Can this be the worst state of play? I mean, the worst? I don't know. It's hard to, it's hard to top some of the earlier showcases when this first got started. So it's going to be whelming. It ain't going to be the worst, though. Are you and Lucky working on getting the mortgage? Yes, we're currently going through that. We've done a lot of work on it already. Like I said, our offer has been accepted. We're waiting on the appraisal. Like I've already paid for the appraisal of the property. So that will probably be coming sometime near the end of the month. We're hoping to close on it next month. So that's the way things are currently looking. I just uploaded a bunch of tax documents the other day. You heard anti-woke chud community is boiling as Roach King Asmongold expressed his disgust with design and protagonist of Stellar Blade. What did he say about it? Too young looking? I mean, I'm not too surprised. The more extreme a community gets, the more the purity testing gets extreme and becomes impossible to actually meet the standards. So that always happens. It happens no matter what, left or right, chud or incel or chud or woke. Purity spirals happen, and eventually you can no longer maintain your purity. You can no longer meet the standards that the most extreme members of your ideology want to express, and then you get shunned by it, or they like, oh, I'll go to someone who's more extreme than you. That's why it's best to stay out of that shit to begin with. Why is everyone saying this is the worst state of play? I mean, it's not actually. I think honestly the past two streams we've done with the Summer Game Fest and the Sony thing, they're pretty good. I'm willing to. Microsoft hasn't earned that trust yet. Microsoft has been struggling for 2 console generations now to like put out anything worth buying and playing. Every once in a while they have something good, and then they like fuck that up. So I'm always going to be more skeptical. Can't speak. I just got up like 2 hours ago. All right, more skeptical. I still can't say it. I'm always going to be more sus. There we go. That's easier to say of Microsoft right now. Because they just haven't earned that level of like, you know what, I'll give them a benefit of a doubt. I hope it's good and they show off some stuff. It's going to be like, yeah, I want to play that. I'm just, I'm doubtful. So cool to catch your stream. I watched your Everything Wrong with Final Fantasy 12 like a million times. Hey, thank you, man. I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm glad it's brought some laughs to you. I've got a dispatch video coming for you in probably like the next couple days. It's almost finished. And look, hopefully it's good. It's been a hard one to make, but I think it'll be all right. I found some good points to point out. But no, thank you for your kind words too. Making me smile over here. Your favorite video of all time is Dartigan's Final Fantasy. That's a lot of people's favorite. I don't know. I mean, I like that video too, but I wish I hadn't split it into 3. I wish I would have just made one video, one really long video. I kind of regret that. Thoughts on Wolverine? Looks pretty good. I mean, I trust Insomniac to make a competent game. They are the kings of making a competent game now. I do feel like Insomniac is kind of losing their edge as a developer for what they've done before. Now they found this level of success with Spider-Man. It feels like they've entered the safe development mode where I mean, I don't blame them. I mean, it's good money. I'm also not putting this into words very good. They've entered that safe mode where they're like, okay, this works, let's keep doing it. So I just wonder if they're going to become the superhero developer now. Like, they got the Spider-Man, they're making Wolverine, are they going to do something else next after that? And I kind of miss them just doing, like, weird and wacky shit. Sonic has become what they mocked with their early Ratchet and Clank. A little bit. That's kind of the good way of putting it. Also, Freddie Manuel, thank you for the follow, dude. You being sick at the end with the bullshit cracks me up. Could always release a director's cut as one. I mean, I could, but there's really no point. It's like that would also just compete with my other 3 older videos. New Sly Cooper. We're not getting a new Sly Cooper. Ghost Rider. I mean, it has to be something Sony owns the rights to. I mean, I bought the rights to, or license, or whatever. Only ones actually making consistently good superhero games now. I mean, true, but well, it's really just Spider-Man so far. We're waiting to see on Wolverine. But their formula seems to be work well with superheroes, I guess. Sly 4 bombed hard. I doubt Sony looked at that. Was it a bad game, or was it a good game that just didn't sell very well? For leaked information, there are future projects. Yes, they're going to become Marvel developer. I mean, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like it was like all Spider-Man, like 3 or 4 different Spider-Man games in development. Bad game that sold poorly. Oh, was it made by the actual same developers, or they handed it off to someone else? You're pissed about the cancellation of the Wonder Woman video game? Are we still getting that Captain America and, like, the Black Panther game? I have not heard anything about that in a while. Then people made Shadow Mordor promise a Wonder Woman. Yeah, they did, but then Warner Brothers decided they didn't want to make games anymore and wanted to sell themselves, so that got canceled. And that studio shut down, I believe. Garrus, man, welcome back, dude. Different studio, Senzugo Games. Well, I know it's a different studio. I just had not heard anything about the Captain America game for a while. Sly 4 wasn't marketed. Oh, Sensugo is the one who made the Sly 4 game. Okay, I see what you mean. Wasn't marketed. It was a huge Sly fan. Was it coming out around the same time as the Sly movie? Is that why it kind of like maybe got rushed? Girl, not dude. Okay. Delayed again, cause Unreal Engine 5 is a pain in the ass to work with. I mean, I'll have to ask. I mean, Rune's probably sitting here watching you say that, and probably just had one of his eyes twitch hearing that. I just want to let you know. It's probably like, because he's very experienced with Unreal Engine. How does Laufey look to you? She looks like she should look like an older, like, god lady. Here's my stance on this. I'm fine with, like, younger, like, hot characters. I'm also fine with, like, middle-aged looking lady characters in video games. I think there's room for both. That's the way I look at it. It's like you can have your Stellar Blades with the South Korean, like, models, and you can have, like, Laufey, God of War Laufey, where it's like, this looks like a lady who actually probably has been punched in the face quite a few times. Think she's not buff enough? So you want a muscle mommy, huh? When will the desperate resuscitation of the superhero flame finally be allowed to die so we can take CGI somewhere else? I mean, superhero movies have been struggling for a while now. They're not nearly as big as they were in the 2010s. You love older women, written in all caps. That means it's true. All caps is the mark of truth on the internet. Just wish your armor design was... I'm gonna assume you get, just like Kratos, you get different armor designs throughout the game. Like, that's just your base starting armor, you see. I mean, she pulls it off a corpse. Sly Cooper movie got shot in the head. Sony sold the models to a secondary studio to make a TV show for 5-year-olds. Plot was hated and Sony killed it. Yeah, well, that's fine. Hey, Rampage, how you doing, man? What up? I'm gonna stream this here Microsoft show. Gonna get whelmed. Have a good time. Join my Diet Mountain Dew. Sword has sentient ribbons on it. Well, she's got like tentacles she can throw at people. That's fine. I'm just hoping at some point she gets to use the axe because that was originally her weapon and she gave it to Kratos. Thoughts on Final Fantasy VII Revelations reveal? Looked good to me. It's pretty much exactly what I expected in terms of like the areas you'll be going to. And also I expected a heavy emphasis on the weapons, so it seems like Ruby and Diamond Weapon are no longer optional, that those will be like integrated into the plot more. So I'm assuming like basically giant kaiju battles in their engine will have to be developed for each of those. They kind of tease some of the moments like the Tifa escaping from the gas chamber, which leads to the slap fight and a few other things. I have a theory for how. Here's my theory for how that game's going to begin, because I've been wondering how they will actually begin Final Fantasy VII Part 3, because where they ended Final Fantasy Part 2, there wasn't a good point to jump off and begin at. So here's how I think they're going to open Final Fantasy VII Part 3. It's going to begin a little in medias res, with Tifa and Barrett already captured and being held at Juno and being interrogated before like the trial where Tifa will be executed. I think that's where they're going to begin at, and it's going to be like flashing back to the stuff that happened in the ice fields up there in that world, and then for a while, so you won't. Those of you who haven't played it before will be like, what's going on? Why is Tifa being interrogated and shit? So it's going to probably start with Tifa and Junon being interrogated before the execution and stuff like that, and looking out the window and seeing meteors, so you're like wondering what the hell's going on if you don't know what's happening anyways, with flashbacks to what happened at the crater and stuff like that. So the first several hours will probably be devoted to that stuff. Streaming so early, what sorcerer is this? That look, if this showed up later in the day, I'd be streaming then, but they're starting these earlier. So you get this early stream where you know what? You know what? It is what it is. Euro bros come out, all right? That's all I'm asking for. You wish you cared for FF7, you'd be pumped. I mean, you don't have to like every game. Not every game's for everybody. I'm sure there's like, hey, I've seen some people like, cry tears of joy when they see a Madden trailer. And I'm just like, really? Or Call of Duty. Or then I was like, okay, I'm glad you found something that makes you that, that happy. Let's see. Before FF7 Revelations 3 comes out, do you feel like the multiverse shit was worth it? Or just an unneeded headache? I don't feel like so far it's become a headache. It got a tiny bit confusing at the end of 2. I understood it pretty well in the first game. I think, I'm hoping they do pull it back a little bit for this third one. Or at least in regards, because it seemed like they were trying to pull it back a little bit by the end of the second one. Like they realized they went a little bit too far with it, and they didn't really know what to do with some of it. That's why like they hinted at like having like Biggs and Wedge still be alive at the end of 1, and then in 2 you find out they all know actually Wedge just fell off and died at Shinra Tower, and then Wedge just kind of like, or Biggs just kind of like dies again in the other universe. It's like, okay, that was kind of a waste. So we'll see. I think the game will start in the Icicle Inn area. I want to say it's going to follow Dis 2. I just can't think of any good place where it would begin there. It's like I guess starting in the Icicle Inn could be fine. They can make that into like sort of like a calm place where it's like fun to like look around, but it's also going to be a sad thing going on, so it's weird. So my bet is that they start with Tifa being interrogated after all the events already took place in the Northern Continent, and then they flash back to all the stuff that happened there. Gonna hate the Lofty game, not because of a female protagonist like the woke skull Twit Warriors claim, but it's only going to hawk an even bigger loogie into Kratos' previous family. Well, you think she'll be meeting like Kratos' former wife and daughter? Haven't their like souls been erased or something after some events in one of the like spin-off games back on the handheld? I remember some people saying that, like they were forever locked off, and they weren't gods either, so I don't think they'd be there. Unless you mean his former, like, Greek god family brothers and sisters and father. Not criticizing it, but the Tifa gas sequence is unbelievably dumb and ridiculous, and no one ever really mentions it. You mean like where she's in a gas chamber holding her breath? I mean, yeah, but it's a video. It's a goofy video. I mean, you literally have not Kate's. You have Red 13 walking around on 2 legs, fooling people that he's a human when he's wearing a sailor suit in the same scene. So it's meant to be a little goofy. Is Lofty a god? Apparently the Jotun are considered to be gods. Kratos' first wife didn't make it to Elysium, only his daughter, so she likely stuck in the underworld. Like I said, they weren't gods, so they wouldn't be in this place. Still has to hand off the black material. I mean, I know. That's why I'm saying that the game will begin with Tifa being interrogated and talking about the events that happened in the crater and what happened after they, like, all the stuff that went down in between the Junon and, you know, what happened in the northern continent. So you'll see that. It'll be something Tifa tells, you know, the interrogators about. I mean, the trailer for Laufey has that one God of War, the one God going, "You shouldn't be here." I mean, like I said, we don't know enough to actually say anything right now. She had like a weird thorn in her hand too, so I don't know. We have to wait and see, Chad. It's too early to tell. Like I said, I just know that Am I Cognizant said that, you know, this is what I'm going off what I was told by Am I Cognizant. He said, like, the Jotuns are considered to be gods, so. Ever since Loki was born, the series barely even acknowledges the fact that Kratos' previous daughter, I mean, I think he did mention that he had a family there, but yeah, they're dead. What else is there supposed to do? And he's clearly actually moved on from it at this point too, which I'm assuming was the point. Like, he spent enough time, you know, being extremely angry and vengeful over the death of his family in the first couple games. And by the end of the third game, it did seem like that was the end of it. Has the disappointment started yet? No, we still got another 30 minutes yet. So then we will have plenty of lulls, possibly. Scissor me timbers. Kratos is mad and he killed his family. That was the plot. Now, you'll be getting remakes. Oh, I actually keep forgetting they're remaking the first 3 God of War games, aren't they? Yeah. So you'll get angry Kratos as well as, like, Laufey. So I know everyone gets a little bit of everything. You think it will just be Xbox exclusives, or will there be some there'll be multi-platform stuff for sure. But you'll see some Xbox exclusives, only on Xbox stuff. They lost you the talking cube. Look, I actually appreciate weird stuff that I never predict. And I would never predict a talking slime cube outside of D&D. How do you think the remake should be done for God of War? They should be just as violent and hardcore as they were then. That was kind of a key thing for them. I would prefer, like, the more toned down, realistic approach be kept to, like, the Norse stuff and, like, what they've been doing in recent years. So they do need to keep that heavy metal edge to the original games if they're remaking them. Without it, it's like, I think that's a bad direction. You've already got, like, your somewhat more softer Kratos. He's supposed to be, like, raw and angry and, like, unrefined. Also, one of bits from Green Hood. Word is the new He-Man is sadly going to flop. Saw it yesterday, it was a pretty solid movie, so the next time they do a He-Man movie, you should be next He-Man. That would surely put butts in. I very much look like a He-Man, yes. I mean, I've never cared about He-Man as a franchise, so I don't even know why there's been a big push for it in recent years. It was just something there to sell toys to kids. Only stream today? Yeah, this will be my stream for today, since I am going to be trying to finish up the dispatch video tonight. You know, I need to, like, work quick because me and Lucky are going to a relative's wedding in a few days. And I want to have that video finished before I leave for that. Dartman, Court Jesterman, how you doing? How do you kill dead gods? Well, it seemed like in what they showed in the gameplay, she, like, rips their soul out of them and I guess destroys that. So I guess the soul, if you die there, you go to the other afterlife. Look, there's like a never-ending series of afterlives. Can we talk about her soul punching abilities? I mean, yeah, that's what I just talked about. I'm sure that'll be, like, you know, talked about a bit more. As long as they remove Kratos killing that prostitute for no reason in God of War 3, they can. I mean, I don't think that's going to be unreal. I mean, that was pretty hardcore and horrible, but it's kind of like just that's the way he was. He was a bit distracted. In the game, they did have him, like, yell something at her, like, move. So I guess that was him trying to, like, oh, he told her to move. It ain't his fault. But yeah, OG God of War was him just, like, having moments like that where he just, like, killed people because he needed to. What do you think they'll change in the remake then? I think they'll probably go into add more depth to the other characters. to go into more detail on those, is my guess. I'm assuming gameplay will be a big change. It's probably not going to be fixed camera angles. So gameplay wise, will probably play more like the newer ones. That's my big, that's why I'm assuming will change the most. So you'll get a whole new third over the shoulder person camera thing. I can't speak right now. Jesus. Violence in only God of War was more than gore. I know, but there was a lot of gore. And a lot of nudity. Wonder if you can kill Ganymede, Zeus's twink in the remake. Zeus's twink Ganymede. He used the person as a brick to jam the wheel. Yep. I mean, there's plenty of other things he could have used too. Then they tried to justify all the OG Kratos action for some reason at the end with Pandora's box. Yeah, I mean, I've already seen God of War 3, and I've said how much I think the Pandora's box thing was a pretty stupid plot point. It just like completely made no sense, and when you regard it against the actions of the gods in the first game, where they encourage him to go open the damn box, and then by the third game, they're like, "Why did you open the box, Kratos? That was a bad idea." It's like, you fucking told him to. Literally gave him the quest and brought him back to life so he could. His expression of rage. Yeah, the God of War games did do a very, like, teenage rage very good. The reason Kratos made so much sense as a Mortal Kombat guest character in MK9. I mean, yep, he worked. Let's see, just him talking to people. He was yelling all. I don't think he had. The only quiet moments he had was when he like talked to hallucinations of his dead family or that Pandora girl. Pretty sure God of War from now forward will drop specific mythology settings and embrace mixing religions. I mean, that true, but I wouldn't expect to see Buddha or Christ or like, any of that to show up. They'll try to shy away from religions people follow right now. Those are gonna be the ones that are like, dead religions. People still worship the Norse? Yeah, but how many? And is it enough to be worried about offending? You got maybe, if you got like a few, like 100,000 people following you, that's not that big of an issue. Religions are usually counted in the millions or billions now. You're no longer a God of War fan ever since they depicted Odin as a careless idiot. Made me hate the new writers. Odin is manipulative. Manipulative needs you to feign kindness to those you could. I mean, he did that though. They did show him off as being manipulative in God of War Ragnarok. That was his entire thing. Actually, he was manipulating everybody. Maybe you didn't like the way they actually depicted that, but that was what he was doing. He like disguises himself to fool everyone. He tries his best to like get Boy to do what he wants by feigning like he's a nice old man who just wants to learn things. Basically, all the Norse gods were manipulated by him as well. He was manipulating Thor and everything. You're tired of Atlas, man? This is the third time they've leaked something for an Xbox showcase. Like, Microsoft is desperate to get Japanese people to buy their stuff. Much more mythologies than those that are... I know there are, but let's be honest. When it comes to mythology, pantheons, Greek and Norse are kind of the best. Obviously for Western, in terms of like a Western audience. I'm sure if you go to China, they're like, no, our pantheon is the best. And whatnot, but... in terms of like the Western world, it kind of just is like the ones we know the most about, those two. Egyptian, I mean, I know a decent amount about Egyptian mythology, but even then, it doesn't hit the same for me as a Westerner as Greek and Norse. Your camera is shaky? That's because I'm shaking my leg. I have restless legs, so I'm often just like, doing a leg jitter. It's probably like shaking the arm my leg is on. Or maybe there's just an earthquake happening. Odin treated his most powerful as ally and oldest son like an unloved servant and acts surprised when he turned. I mean, that's not for like God. I mean, Zeus did much the same thing where he like treated everything like. I mean, you can't really like. I mean, I'm trying to be like accommodating to your case here because I definitely have issues with some parts of the plot of Ragnarok. But I actually liked Odin's depiction somewhat. Some people didn't like Thor or Odin's depictions. I like both of them actually. Uh, at least the way they were acted. So yeah, I get it. Maybe you wanted Odin and Thor to be like a much closer family unit, but I thought it worked pretty well the way they depicted the like as Thor as like a drunk who like was like within a broken family, because he is depicted as a bit of a drunken party rebel, rebel rouser in the old Norse mythology. So I can understand why they went in that direction. And Odin being a manipulative like a boomer actually worked pretty well in my opinion. Because that's what I feel like they were going for. He's just like a boomer who's in control of everything and manipulating people to like get what he wants. Car salesman, yeah, a bit of a car salesman. They were clearly inspired a bit by Hades from the Hercules Disney show as well. Thoughts on the Wolverine game? Looks good. I like that they're actually being very violent with it in terms of like the blood spray you get. And you know, it seemed like it'll be pretty good. I'll be playing it. I got nothing really negative to say about it, other than like, you know what? Hope the plot's decent. Because the last Spider-Man game was pretty shit plot-wise. Yeah, the Greek. If you want to be accurate, Greek myths, an actual Greek Kratos should just be Kratos constantly finding his dad fucking people. That's pretty much what Zeus did. Spider-Man 2 needed another draft or two. I think one. I will always claim that Venom sucks. Venom stories just fucking suck. The symbiote sucks. It's like it's never going to be interesting to me. It's also a story everyone knows, so it's not even going to be that surprising. You know, Peter, when Peter gets the suit from the, you know, he's going to like turn like, yo, he's going to turn into a jerk face. You know, at some point it's going to get taken off him and then it's going to go into someone else and that person will be a super jerk face. It's just like, oh, God. Animations in Wolverine game look stiff. I mean, I would expect Wolverine to be a bit stiffer than Spider-Man. Spider-Man is more of an agile person. Wolverine is more like, I'm just going to stick you with this fucking metal claw. Wasted Craven. I mean, I always expected he was not going to be the main villain of that and all. Imagine if Odin showed Thor favoritism, constantly claimed that he felt nothing but love and pride for his greatest son, and Thor thus felt honor-bound or even treated Heimdall like a burden. I mean, that'd be a different character, yeah. I mean, that could work. I'm not saying it wouldn't. I'm just saying I was fine with the way they depicted it. Because I thought it still worked pretty well for their dynamic. I'm now realizing I started this a bit earlier than I should have. What's the IGN pre-show? Oh, the IGN pre-show looking bad. You guys want a teaser of the IGN pre-show? That's what they're currently doing over there. I mean, I'm not doing much different, but at least you know what? I have your trust. I have your trust. You know why you come to me. I like their set design. No, dude, it's gotta have like fake posters. Can Thor beat Zeus? Probably not. You force the Greek gods seemed a bit more powerful than the Norse ones. Can you force Microsoft being able to turn Call of Duty around, or do you think it's too late? I mean, I just think Call of Duty time has come and gone. I don't think there is any I don't think there's any destroying it. It's going to continue to be a thing, but its heyday is past. Like you can only stay on the top like that for so long. Venom depiction in Spider-Man 3 movie was kind of good. It didn't talk. That gave an improvement. It was a scary alien entity, not an edgy vampire thug. I mean, I've never seen actually Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. I've seen clips from it, but I'll believe that. I've always heard people didn't like that movie very much though. That's some good self-awareness. I try to always have strong self-awareness. I realize how cringe and how probably how much I would actually fit right into this group right here if they dropped me into it. Like if you drop me into this group, I probably would not look out of place. But I do like to think like I will not just sit there and like be like them. Like I got a little bit more something going on. Maybe I might be like deluding myself there. Also, I should get my camera set up for this part of the stream too. For the September rush, what games will you be streaming after 007 finishes? Me and Lucky are going to stream that Dark Pictures horror game soonish. We're going to stream that together. I'm not sure what else. There's probably a few other. I might try another indie game. Maybe I'll give that what is it? I don't know. I'll find something to play. I got time. Dartigan uses infiltration perk to blend in. Hot take: Spider-Man 3 is the best out of that entire trilogy. I mean, I've seen Spider-Man 1 and 2, and they were pretty solid. Directive 8020, yeah, that's a stupid name for a game. Mina the Hollower. I've considered playing Mina the Hollower. I just don't think I'll finish it when I start. You can Lucky should play A Way Out or Split Fiction. Well, I've already played those two games, so well, I'm actually Split Fiction I have not, so it'd probably be that one as well. Looked great as a kid, but it has the same problem as the Amazing Spider-Man 2, too many villains and studio meddling. That's the thing. Why is it whenever you have a Venom plotline, you have to have so many other Spider-Man villains be there to be just get jobbed, just to show how strong Black Spider-Man is, or Black Suit Spider-Man is, I should say, not Miles. Zeus acted more accurately to my better concept of Odin than Odin did. He abused people, yes, but at least he extended hands to his fellow gods in Olympus' defense. I mean, that was still him using them, though. He didn't care a bit once they got killed, and those were his brothers and stuff. He only cared about, like, his own power and reign. Baldur's Gate 3 run win. Hopefully. Well, I'm currently doing a D&D tabletop session, so I don't know if I'll do Baldur's Gate while that's going on. You and Lucky play that co-op game stylized on old anime? I'm not even sure what that is. Not Miles. Dart, you almost killed me with that laugh. That just, I mean, I had to like be specific because there is an actual, there's like Black Suit Spider-Man, then you got Black Spider-Man. There's two different things. I could see why I might have confused people. Let's see. Spider-Man 3 did give us the dance meme. True. Amongst other ones. I just realized my hair probably looks kind of similar to Peter Parker in that movie. I need to get my haircut soon. It's getting way too long again. Search up Orbitals and you're gonna know what I'm talking about. Orbitals. So it's an anime game? Gods and goddesses are not heroes. I mean, some of them are. There's times when they are. But they're mainly is they're like, yo, let's fuck with the humans. Do the emo style. Hold on a second. How about now? Oh, that looks bad. Like, let me like affect my posture as well. I look like Chris Raygun right now. Let's see. I said imp, not dork. I mean, or emo. I mean, I am both things actually simultaneously. Put on a black shirt. I've got a gray shirt on right now, so kind of works. Leon, I have Leon Kennedy hair in terms of like thickness and like the volume. It is exactly the same. I just can't, for some reason, style it like Leon. Mainly because I'd have to grow it a bit longer. I need black eyeliner. I mean, not every emo had black eyeliner, you know. Like, not every emo had painted nails. Sing Black Parade? No, I will sing Black Hole Sun. That's my go-to. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? I mean, emo Peter Parker. I like I said, I've never seen that, so no. I have no attachment to it. I will create my own version. You look like a character in Until Dawn 2 that could die by sticking their dick into a blender. That's a very different game than what I think they're making. How How would that situation arise, by the way? Leon looks like a supermodel with how his hair is in that game. Well, that is what he's meant to look like, yes. No Leon's hair care routine. I mean, I know what his hair care routine is. It's like very expensive haircuts and hairspray. And a lot of time combing. How about Audio Slave like a stone? Oh, I don't even remember the words to that song. Jesus. What would my Until Dawn death be? Maybe one of those like gruesome elevator deaths where I'm like halfway in the elevator and halfway sticking inside of it and it's collapsing. So it like catches me and like bisects. Yeah, there you go. You asked me to like think of my most gruesome, or you know what? Piranhas. Just give me an old piranha death. So, or animal eating me. I don't know. Oh no, here comes a bear. Do I run left or do I hide? That kind of shit. You think Scalebound is going to be announced. You think Platinum's coming back with that, huh? I mean, you might as well make the wildest predictions you can think of. We got 12 minutes, by the way. Well, I started this an hour earlier than I thought. Hope we have Astral Chain too. I feel like we would have seen that by now if we were going to get that. Riddle me this. Riddle me this, Batman. If Odin was depicted so well for his myth of manipulation and indoctrination, indoctrinating his servants, how come by the events of Ragnarok half the Aesir are fantasizing about uprising him? Because eventually when it comes to the manipulation and indoctrination, it does start to fall apart. Especially when you get tunnel vision and focus on one thing in particular. And Odin at that point was obsessed with that stupid crack in the wall, or in crack in reality, and that was blinding him to the other problems that were arising. And because he definitely probably could have put down a lot of the revolution if he wouldn't just solely focused on that. So they did display him as being obsessive over information and knowledge too. So it wasn't just him manipulating; he was manipulative, uncaring, callous, but he's also like obsessive. Those are like, when you have that kind of like toxic personality mix, you have to have negatives as well as positives. So could he have been manipulative enough to put down any like uprisings and like stop people from turning against him? Probably, but he's also just obsessed with the fucking mask and the crack in reality. Well, that can be argued in that regards, I think. Wonder if that crack in the universe was an entrance to the Everwind. I mean, that's what people are theorizing currently. But also that it clearly was just referencing the mask, the character of the mask with that stupid mask. Usually pre-game is for about 40 minutes to an hour before the stream anyway. We love you, mate. Well, usually I'm just talking anyways, and for like this, I'll be talking for the entire time as it is. So it's kind of like I don't even need to like pre-game you. How did you feel about Odin tier reveal? Let's see. I mean, it made sense. Well, it kind of made sense that it didn't. That he predicted that they would go for. I remember sitting some parts of that. It didn't really change. That's my only problem with the Odin pretending to be tier the entire time. Didn't really change much of the plot. Like he didn't really take advantage of him, like being there in their midst and the ability he could have manipulated them there. Like, yeah, I feel like that was a bit wasted, honestly. It was a nice reveal, but it didn't really change much. Would think hanging yourself to gaining knowledge and sacrificing your eye for power would seem extremely obsessive. I think they are. That's where they got the idea for it, I think. First meeting of Atreus and his girlfriend was very marvelous. Boy, yeah, there was definitely, like I said, there's a reason I like 2018 way more than Ragnarok. This Ragnarok felt rushed. You think Santa Monica has learned not to make a sidekick that never shuts the hell up? You saw the cube, right? No, so no. One of the biggest facts in Norse myth is that it wasn't just Odin who feared the giants, but most of the Aesir. But heavens don't come crashing down in 2018 when Atreus is found. Well, they don't know he's a giant, I don't think. That's the thing. And also they in the God of War fiction of that, they'd already killed off or like driven most of the giants away, so they weren't much of a threat anymore. So like yeah, there's definitely issues with Ragnarok setting. Like Ragnarok itself did not feel like fucking what Ragnarok is supposed to be. It's just like a small scale. Ragnarok in God of War was like a small battle. Like oh let's go all hey let's like 24 of us go and fight all the Aesir. So I was extremely disappointed with how rushed that part of it was. I feel it did need another game with the way they set it up. I just know they didn't want to do that. Is it true that you're a UFC fight in front of Yard for your birthday? Yes, we are building the stadium right now. I will be the announcer for it. I mean, I'm just going to agree with you on that one. You paid 145 bits to ask me that question, you get agreement from me. Be cool if it turned out Tyr never existed and was Odin all along to manipulate the rebels, huh? See, now that's a much better, possible, twist. There never was a Tyr. It was me all along. Cube is weird, however, that was a trailer, they have to showcase characters. I feel like that's a slice of the actual game, and you can probably expect a similar amount of, like, talking and, sidekicking. Sending a UFC fight would actually make it entertaining. I mean, what do I send? Like, I wouldn't know where to begin, honestly, because I don't really know much about UFC characters and, like, the fighters in it, or, like, how to, like, talk about the fight. Look, you just have to trust Joe Rogan on that one. He knows a lot more about it. Did I play the Ragnarok DLC? Yes, I did. It's pretty good. What do I think about the filler with Giant Grandma? I mean, I was fine with that. That was probably the better part of the entire Atreus section with his girlfriend. Because a lot of it was kind of boring. Time dilation between realms wasn't used well enough because unless you were in the know, you wouldn't be able to gather the Battle of Ragnarok. Well, yeah, that was one of those things that wrote themselves into a corner with, so they just kind of dropped. It's going to be the ribbons and Frank. It feels like that's who it's going to be. That's going to be your boy. Cube. Or the talking sword, whichever one it was. Ooh, okay, 6 minutes, chat. We're about ready to begin. I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick and get another soda, and then I'll switch over to like have the stream on. Be right back, everybody. All right, I'm back. As you can see, it's what a camera helps you with. Also, why is my camera so like janky right now when I'm not even doing much? And maybe if I turn that off, get rid of the jankiness of it. I'm only running this at 1080p 30. Ignore the previous comment. No, I will read it and like put it on my wall. Hoping for DMC 6. Keep those hopes alive, brother. Probably not gonna happen though. Oh well. I just have to accept this camera does not always do what I want it to. Wish it was the next Kratos-centric game. They'd make Kratos more guile, like, and you want guile? You mean like him being, like, I'm not sure what you mean by that, actually. Need my Kratos to be guile. Needs to be clever. Actually, I may like try turn this to 720p. Maybe that'll help. Oh, well. Maybe if I do this. Faye stole Kratos' double jump. Well, true, she does seem to have it. Kratos couldn't be jumping very much. Love the Resident Evil poster behind. Yeah, Resident Evil and Silent Hill too. I need to like start using my light panels again as well. Let's see. Maybe if I turn the virtual camera off. See if that works. No. Turn that back on. Oh well. It'll just have to be a little choppy. Alright. We're down to 2 minutes, chat. Switch over. Kratos got bad knees after all that landing he did. I mean, double jumps got to take a lot. Someone actually calculated the amount of energy you would need to output to do a double jump. And I believe it stated that to like double jump, like jump in the air, you would have to output like a nuclear level, explosion level of energy to make it happen. Or something akin to it. Did I update my drivers? I'm not playing a game tonight, so I don't need updated drivers. So know how that works. Get out of here, chat. You don't need that many chats. Alright. Let the whelming commence. Why no bingo? Because this isn't the Game Awards. Game Awards is what gets a bingo. Pre-event stretch. You may be right that Ragnarok's depiction of Odin was manipulative and scheming, but you said uncaring. I do think he was uncaring toward his, like, children somewhat. He was clearly more obsessed with, like, the rift at that point. I said Ragnarok flopped in regards to how they treated Ragnarok, and, like, I feel like that should have been a much bigger battle. And more, like, drawn out. And also, I think at that point he did not care that much about the gods continue to rule. He only really cared about the information, what was beyond the rift. That's what obsession will do to you. Any Hopium predictions? An actual good Halo, bringing back something that we all wanted for like KOTOR 1 remake. There you go. Microsoft bring back some of the games they now own from Bethesda. Maybe a new Evil Within. That's actually good. But it's probably gonna be none of those.
This is the Coalition Emergency Broadcast System. There are reports of multiple tremors causing minor damage across Kelowna.
Stay
maybe
sharp.
that
Don't let them surround you.
Oh, already getting the Gears of War, huh? E-Day.
Here, strap these on.
Shouldn't his shoulders be a bit wider? Or is it always the armor that made him look that big? It's Dom, everybody.
To the police station.
Wait, this Gears of War is looking very Resident Evil-ish.
It's about 2 blocks up ahead.
I'm sorry, but that's just what it tells me right now.
Shoot, move, watch for civilians.
Like, you could drop Leon Kennedy into this and it'd
Get
make sense.
inside now.
Gears of Evil. I mean, the name even works. What happened to his son? This is before he had a child. This is a prequel and all. Do you guys hear me over this? Wait, are you not taking cover anymore? Is it no longer a pop and stop cover shooter? Okay, still got the active reload, but yeah, you're not really just popping and stopping. Game is a bit loud. I can put it down a little bit more. They took Chris Redfield and brought him into the Gears of War. Yeah, I kind of just always imagine Gears of War dudes just being humongous in the shoulder width.
We need to keep moving. Through the underpass.
Let's get moving.
This opening, yeah, this seems to be the opening of the game, yeah.
I'm at the pan safe. I need backup. These things are all over me.
More tremors.
Any gears out there? Anyone that can hear this?
Welcome to Raccoon City, motherfucker.
Target surface. Open fire.
Gears of War was way better before you realized where the locusts come from. They were better off being mysterious.
These are goddamn breach points.
Okay, we do get cover shooting. Anything disappointing? This is the first thing we've seen so far.
All right. That gear said they're stuck in the pay and save. Which way?
It's on the other side of those apartments. At least that thing carved us a shortcut.
Through here.
Like, they're gonna do, like, after this event is over, do, like, a Gears of War showcase, even. I don't know why this deserves it. I mean, it's alright, but it's just, we already know what Gears of War is like. Or is that Carmichael? Or whatever his name is.
Where the hell did you lot come from?
We heard your distress call.
Well, you saved my ass.
Hey, Monty, how you doing,
We
man?
need to make ourselves scarce. These fuckers keep pouring in every few
Or
minutes.
Carmine, his name was? Carmine. Oh, look at the CRTs on sale here.
Right on schedule. You guys here?
Yeah. For
This is
you.
Earthright? No.
Private, what's
Gears of War takes place on an alternate. It's not like a space thing where it's like a colony of Earth. It's just like humans don't come from Earth in this world.
I was about to get back and I got cornered in the hip.
At least as far as I'm aware of the lore. Like humans come from a planet called Sarah. Do Zoomers know about TV tubes? Yes. Zoomers love depictions of the 80s and 90s, so they know about CRTs. Many of them never actually like used one, but they know of them. How long is it supposed to last, this show? I don't know, actually. Probably about as long as the other one, about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'd imagine. I still got a CRT that I've kept my hands on. I don't plan to get rid of. Protect the dairy aisle. And it feels like they didn't stock up this grocery store before this apocalypse happened.
Contact front.
There's no end to these freaks.
I feel like a game like this should be like the environment should be getting chunked to pieces with these guns. Like when you shoot the cover, it should just be disintegrating. You add more pressure to it.
Jams. Damn it.
Good thing he's not shooting at you. Just walked into the knife. take a... Yeah, I was about to say, why is this thing being so slow when it could have just, like, shot it? Harder, daddy. Sounds like somebody's never played a 1-hour montage of 80s anime night tempo while stoned on a Friday night in jail. I mean, some people haven't.
Marcus Phoenix.
We need you for the Avengers program. Is it weird this game doesn't look any better than like the original Gears of War on Xbox 360 to me? Or I know it does, but graphically it looks like, in my head, it looks the same. So this one will probably end with like the lasers cooking everything then, right? That'll be the finale. Hey Lucky, how you doing?
Welcome to the Xbox Game Showcase. For the past 25 years, Xbox has delivered some of the
Oh, it's the
greatest
new
games
CEO
of all
of
time.
Xbox.
Games that changed what was possible. Games that brought players together and games that defined generations. Xbox was built on the spirit of creativity and heart. And as we kick off the show with Gears of War E-Day, it's only fitting that as we return to Xbox, we return to Gears.
I didn't realize that
So today,
the Xbox was
we're
created with heart.
announcing that Gears of War E-Day will be an Xbox console exclusive.
Well, no PC version. That's shit.
The core of Xbox is great games, and that's what today is all about. We're going to show you more than 25 titles from creators around the world, followed by our Gears
No
Direct.
PC?
Enjoy the show.
Fuck PC gamers, I guess.
Do I remember the moment my powers came in? Well, I was being crushed to death with seawater and mud and manure
Console Wars 2.
whilst holding onto my sister's hand. I remember her fingers
I like these
gripped
old
so
medieval
tightly in mine
podcasts
that
where you
her
just like someone
nails
talks to the
drew
camera.
blood. Until
PC elitists have 10 different PC only news outfits. PC only
lost her
news
grip.
outfits. News outfits are the same thing as like y'all getting games.
But she stayed away. Does stick in the memory bit, yeah.
Easy.
I know why you're here. You want to talk about them. They're not real heroes.
You ever seen a legend in the flesh?
All that power, how do they use it?
Fable? I don't think so.
Killing mindless
Maybe, I don't know.
beasts. Fighting
I guess probably
petty
Fable.
villains. None of that matters.
Look what the guild shut out.
A real hero knows
Will
how
Deborah
to
Wilson
wield
appear in the...
power.
You should always assume Deborah Wilson will be in everything.
Don't waste the time in trivialities.
You're back. And dressed like a twat.
Got more important things to worry about than vegetables.
A hero knows how to live with their choices.
Oi! What the fuck was that?
Well, I was just...
Just sent my brother into the infinite fucking abyss without even asking permission.
Remorse? Remorse is for the guilty. Look, I will tell you what I told them.
Xbox console exclusive. Usually they say it's like it'll
And I'm going to mend
like a
it.
PC version down in the text though.
Albion doesn't need heroes. It needs a hero.
You're a monster.
And that hero
Could I see some gameplay of Fable though? Like I already know the, you know, I'd love to see some gameplay of it eventually. Oh, the Jack is back, huh? Such an important character. Is it a reboot? I believe so. Who's Jack? The villain of the first Fable game. Oh, Halo.
You've heard the story.
So,
Halo.
Debo, thank you for the 50 gifted
The
memberships
chief.
over on YouTube. Jesus Christ. Any of you got
Stuff
yourself a
of
membership over on
vengeance.
YouTube, give Debo a big round of applause. It's Halo, everybody.
But
Maybe it'll
that's
be
not
good
the story
again.
I'm telling today. This one, you
Oh, wait,
haven't
it's a
heard.
prequel.
I've started simple enough. Drop
Wait, are you
in,
playing as-
grab the goods, get out before anyone noticed.
Oh, wait.
Well, guess what? They noticed.
All right.
Now you ready to get to it?
Turn the resolution up.
Now you ready to get to it? You serve long enough,
Wait, do you get to play as him?
you learn to read the battlefield. This place, more of a freak show.
More content?
And trust
yeah,
me.
okay, never mind.
I know freaky.
Have you
I
enjoyed your stay so far,
I
Demon?
love Freaky.
Sorry to interrupt, but we're on the clock. The thing with simple jobs is, they always get complicated. Plans change. Odds get worse. My advice, bring a Spartan.
Not the same Johnson. Yeah, I think he's like retired. Is this a showcase all about prequels? So far, yes. Wait, how can he be being guilty Spark if it's a prequel? Okay, no, this is the remake. This is not a prequel.
Chief, you ever get tired of being the strong, almost silent type?
No.
No. Master Chief is like a big cat that shoots people. That's how he should always be depicted. Third time the charm. Yeah, you know what? That's better than what they've shown off previously. Like all the newer Halo games. Black Flag?
There's something on this
Oh,
island.
no, something else. Oh no, this is the rat game.
It's like it calls to me.
Rats in Rome,
You and
I
my
think.
father found that island thanks to me.
There's more to this than you understand. More than you can handle.
Plague Tale rat game. I think this is like during the
I've
plague of
proven myself.
Justinian.
Have you? Have you really?
A sword keeps you alive. A dagger wins the fight. Look at this place. It's mad.
That's an original Plague Tale historical fiction. Somewhat, yeah. Set in like France and shit. This one seems to be also that, only now set in Rome.
Where are the others? This was
Can we
dead
see the
for me.
rats? I care more about the rats than the
They're
rest
all
of it.
dead. Move!
But you couldn't have said, "Hey, Lenny, you know those ancient death curse rumors? Well, maybe they're true. Still in?"
No black women in Rome, Paul Asmongold. I mean, people will be upset over anything they want to be upset over these days. Absolutely. Plague Tale Legacy. This is more like Witcher than a Plague Tale. Everything is becoming, if it's fantasy, is becoming more like Witcher. If it's hard, it's becoming more of a Souls-like.
You ever heard
Oh, here we go.
the Midnight Channel?
Domino might have been on that Midnight Channel before she died too.
Here's another game everyone will be asking me to send.
Now, where are we?
Whoa.
Feels like we're someplace totally different. Watch out!
Now then, whatever's going on here, we're getting to the bottom of it. To wield a persona is to
sin
wield
persona
direct
4.
control of one's heart. And the heart is strengthened through bonds.
Doesn't it sound cool?
Someone had to see that.
You hate Hollywood comedy? Some of it's pretty
Supposed
shit.
to be him.
Good times never seem to last long, do they?
I hate you, sneaky, stupid bully jerk! I can't wait!
So, shall we?
Really? Sweet!
Come on, don't call me that.
All
I
shadows
can't wait
were
to be a
originally
Japanese
born
high
from
schooler.
Humans.
Well, then that means Senpai got killed by her other self.
Senpai.
No! Get out of here! Don't look at me! Does that mean you're just gonna stuff me back in your head?
Look, these games need to bring
Hitler
Hitler back as the villain, is all I'm saying. That's how you sell a game now.
All right. Which means that we also gotta catch whoever's tossing people in here.
You ever heard of new Digimon? Wasn't there something like that announced recently?
Well, but I have no problem taking down shadows. It's over!
So yeah, I'll be counting on you, partner. Then let's team up and catch this jerk.
Let's end it. Here.
Hitler versus the student council. I mean, would you not want to like see that in video game in modern times? Hitler was a villain in Persona. Yeah, and like Persona 2, Hitler, or as they call him, the Führer, is the villain. He has the Christ's spear and shit. Like he's got the Spear of Legends or Legacy or whatever. Persona 3 Remake actually depicts shooting yourself in the head. Yeah, because you're not technically shooting yourself in the head. You're just mimicking it. Magic. Caroline. It's gonna be dead, that zombie game, I forget what it's called.
My friends and I used to argue about what ended the world.
Called The Fear in the English translation. In Japanese, it's H-Man. H-Man.
A weapon. A virus. Something worse. Started in quiet towns. Empty roads. Places the world forgot.
State of Decay, I think that's the name of it. State of Decay 3.
Guys, I found a nest. These survivors found each other, built walls, pushed back against the night.
This is a big map for me. I care nothing about State of Decay.
Because the world has become more dangerous than ever.
I think zombies are a little overdone now. Outside of Resident Evil.
The dead aren't just wandering anymore. They hunt.
Showcase isn't bad. I mean, this is only the third game of it. I think it's gonna be the shittiest AAA showcase of the three. Probably. It's Microsoft.
It doesn't matter what you believe. What matters is that when the dead come through the dark, so do we.
Zombies spit acid now. Dying Light's still fun. It's got its moments, mainly because it's all parkour and shit. Also, this is probably loud too. Can you guys even hear me over this? Just realized I had that kind of loud. It's hard to see what the target audience for Xbox is. Cucks. That's mean of me. No, not even cucks would. Am I okay to truly believe the Assassin's Creed game died after Rogue? No. Black Flag was the last true, really good Assassin's Creed game, apparently. Rogue was kind of forgettable.
On the Sea of Thieves, there have been plenty of grand adventures. But what if you could make
I should have
your
guessed.
own
We always see
Sea
Sea of Thieves stuff at these Xbox events.
With our new free update, Custom Seas, you can. Let me explain.
Is this all Rare makes anymore?
New ways to play. like Rowboat Royale, where small but bloodthirsty crews duke it out in a furious battle to the death. Just remember to watch out for explosive barrels. Oh.
Last time anyone gave a shit about Sea of Thieves was Pirates of the Caribbean tie-in. That was years ago, right?
Snipe hunt, where the sharpest shooter with the highest score wins. Or maybe you just want to spawn this, and these, and one of those, and absolutely loads of these, and, well, you get the idea. You could create a cinematic masterpiece. With enhanced camera tools, you could show
you can now make your own cutscenes.
action.
So they keep the good games to the end. That's how they usually want to do it. You never know anymore. Hear about that other news pirate game that guaranteed to end up being a gacha, Sea of Secrets? I mean, pirate games seem a little cursed outside of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, actually. Like, the idea is always there, but no one ever seems to pull it off effectively.
We're giving you your own keys to the seas. There's a whole new world of possibility ready to explore. So dive in and unleash your creativity. The tools are now in your hands.
Cheers.
What you do with them is up to you.
Sort of, but you don't really do any pirating in Final Fantasy IX, to be honest, though. You're more of a theater troupe than as an airship. Millennial idea. At that point, that's a Zoomer idea, pirates. Selling Metro book trilogy, huh?
In these tunnels.
Show us the boobs. The boob rendering technology.
They call him Führer. But that is not your name. Your name is Hunter.
Hunter.
As a Spartan, you were a legend. You stood for something.
Didn't you spend like 95% of the last Metro game above the Metro? Yes. You were like on a train.
To protect the Metro. From you. You promised a brighter future. For our people. Now, the Norai spreads tyranny. In your
The Nazis never truly leave.
You swore to crush the enemy, to face them head on, and guide the Metro.
Remember that game with marionette characters that was advertised with 2000s music video of SGF? Turns out it's fire to play gacha.
But darkness
it's a free to play gacha using me now.
Spreads like a plague. Eats you from within. Every step and every move.
Makes you want another Wolfenstein? Supposedly they're making a new one.
In lies. Your lies. And now, Hunter. That legendary Spartan is gone. Turn to ash. I won't stop. Until the Führer burns with him.
Yeah, go get the Führer. Well, we aren't getting the Führer in like Persona, but we can get in this game. Would you ever send Ace Combat? Maybe. I've never played one before, so I'm not too familiar with them. Like, I know they have plots and stuff.
World premiere.
As long as you stuck around for a stream in a while, hey, I'm glad I'm keeping you here then. Unnamed Robin game. Just burn the... okay. I guess you can't fly. It's a Blue Jay? It's hard. Look, it's hard to tell this graphical style. Clearly unnamed Goose Game inspired. Or Untitled Goose Game. Instead of a goose, we play as a blue jay, yes. But I didn't know blue jays were... Oh, it's a magpie. It's a bad magpie. That's why you come to the Xbox events, ladies and gentlemen.
World premiere.
Feel like this is a Chinese developed game already. Yep, it is. No, actually, Koei Tecmo. Or wait, is this just Dynasty Warriors?
The elixir of immortality. A champion rises, destined to quell chaos.
Or Neo? I don't know. Oh no, this is that other game that's made by that's not Neo, but Neo-like. That I stopped playing because I got sick of Lu Bu's ass. Another Souls-like? Basically, yeah.
Awaken. Phoenix.
Oh no, it's Wolong. Yeah, I remember playing Wolong 1 and I just stopped halfway through it because I was just getting annoyed.
So,
that Lu Bu fight was shit.
Who set the red cliffs ablaze?
Axe, you get some Final Fantasy in my Ghost of Tsushima.
You're ready for the challenge and the reward.
Neo games are much more hack and slash oriented. Well, they are, but they still took in, hold up.
You'll be going to beautiful Bedford County, USA. Teaming with locals waiting to join our family.
Team Ninja already got another game, but Team Ninja has a massive amount of output. They make games for everyone practically anymore. Like you can, they're releasing something every year. Sometimes 2 games a year.
Build a cult, and I
Build
will
a cult,
shield you from the apocalypse.
This game looks like shit. Dropping now. The fuck are you watching? Yo,
World premiere.
The future of video games. Oh, Hellblade 3. Which I am very surprised with. I don't think anyone except me played Hellblade 2.
Believing time would see them heal. But what is left in the dark? Seconds. And some binds. Cannot be.
What even happened in Hellblade 2? She went... You know, nothing really. I've kind of already forgotten what happened in it. Maybe this one will have actual more gameplay in it, I don't know. Did you fight a giant in Hellblade 2? I believe there was one giant you fight in it or something. On a beach, maybe, I want to say. Remember how Dishonored Wolf literally rage quit Hellblade 2 because of how long? I don't know who Dishonored Wolf is, but I played through it and it just like it was more of a tech demo than anything else. Stuck in a rug. It's just called Sin. They got rid of the Hellblade. It's now just Cinema. Have you missed anything? We saw Halo, the remake of Halo 1. We saw Gears of War prequel. Saw a few other things. Untitled, Blue Jay game or Magpie game. And now we just saw Hellblade, or Cinema as it's now called. And now we're getting more Vault 76 content.
Paradise. Meet the locals, learn to fish. Doesn't that sound nice? What a hoot! You found loot. This is no time to hoard. Share your stroke of luck with your pals. All aboard. Build your camp as a team. Hey, life's pretty swell. But in this Appalachian wonderland, all is not well. Gadzooks! It's worse than expected. Enemies are waiting.
You know the song? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
Undetected. So suit up, son, and defend our great nation. And gather all your friends when you fight this infestation. That's the play, Daddy-O. We'll tackle them all. Rebuilding our bright future from the ashes, rising tall. When you hear adventure calling,
the whelm is happening right now. I am whelmed.
Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault. Answer the call of Vault 76. Oh, dear.
Yeah. Any of you play that game? Let Sin plays it? Well, hey, I'll have to ask him if it's worth it. They finally made the game good. I believe it has definitely improved since it launched. But that's not saying much, considering it launched as a massive wreck. Why don't Bethesda just make a spin-off game in the style of Pip-Boy if they love advertising Fallout this way? Good question. Oh.
By your acts of defiance, Argent and War trembles in the wake of your actions. They follow you now.
However, it's more, Doom prequel, which I didn't like that much.
This chamber will be your tomb.
Also, stop showing Doom Guy's face. That's not the point.
Is your pain given shape? It holds many secrets. Only a cleansed soul may leave. I am not your enemy. I am your way out.
This is just Doom Warhammer.
With the Slayer gone, have you not found peace?
You love a new Quake? Quake is something they should revitalize. Instead of just making Doom more like Quake.
Is with him.
Also, I'm gonna say it, the new guy who does the music for Doom doesn't hit it. It doesn't hit the same as the first two Doom games did. Mick Gordon just knew what it needed to sound like.
The Slayer is alive, and we're going to find him.
I need a count of how many games have used the word revelation as like a subtitle. I'm starting to think that might be the most overused. Requiem, Revelations, Revenge, all of it. It's It's always the R words. We're getting more Doom Guy backstory. Yes, we need more of that, don't we? Get ready for the stream to be copyright claimed. Oh well, since this section is going to need to be muted on the YouTube channel, I'm just not even going to bother saying anything over it. I'll just nod along. Or maybe I should talk over it, hopefully it won't identify it. I never played Crazy Taxi, so I assume it's good. Everyone says it was good. It looks like Fortnite with cars to me. Dark Ages exhausting? Yeah, I didn't like Dark Ages. Back to when Xbox was good. Oh. You hit me with some of the good imagery there, and now you show me this piece of shit. You're not gonna convince me to buy one of these, you know. What the fuck is this? They have a transparent, like, original Xbox skin for their shitty Xbox. That'll be $800, please. Or $1,000, however much they cost now. Whoa.
In the frozen north, we know only one way of life. We know the
Never played these, so everyone likes them.
The waves against our ships.
Actually, doing slightly better than Phil.
We know the bite of cold steel.
Not going to say the price. No, they're not going to do that. Because they know it's going to be a sticker shock.
That consume our enemies. And at the moment of peace.
They blew their load early. Yep, it seems that way so far. This is hitting every whelming expectation I had for it. I mean, this is not bad. I mean, I've just never been in these type of games.
And the next proving ground awaits just beyond the horizon.
$800, how naive. Look, I'm trying to be, hopeful. Everybody will have brought Xbox X25 should be branded impure, huh? Oh, Minecraft adventure that no one wants either. Like, why would you play this over regular Minecraft? And you want to play Diablo only Minecraft? Well, they paid $1 billion for this franchise. I guess I gotta do something with it. Anyone excited on that one? Remember when Microsoft was simple? I mean, Minecraft was simple? Yes. Well, it still is if you want to play regular Minecraft. You thought it flopped? I mean, it did, but Microsoft has a lot of money. You sure Xbox convinced all these trailers are absolute bangers? I bet they do too. They're very confident about this one. I mean, did you see the Magpie game, bro?
Admirers of the mysteries of magic. Take your seats before the lights go down and the curtain rises, for our next act is about to begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Are you prepared to witness feats both mystifying and illuminating? Watch closely then, and let the shadows tell their story. Behold, the famous Jacob Menturo.
Don't cut yourself on that much edge. It's just the whelm is hitting now hard cut stupid. It's like we were much more hopeful at the beginning, but now it's just like, oh, it's exactly what we expected.
They called themselves masters. Through a deal with the devil, the masters sought yet more power.
Here, let me like improve the positivity a little bit for the next few minutes. I understand that maybe that can be exhausting.
They chose Jacob. Jacob was trapped in eternal torment, but the devil had other plans. He
gotta keep it like
Jacob
balanced, you know. You're right.
And offered a new deal. Face their legions, their tricks.
I'm waiting to see what this game is so I can get positive toward it.
Take what should have been his.
It's got that voice actor I like. You know, the one that was in Vampire.
That's your cue. Run.
So this is the same developer of We Happy Few, right? Is this BioShock? No. But it's got some former BioShock devs who work in this studio. Alright, I don't have to fake positivity. This actually has my interest. That looks pretty decent.
A deal's a deal, Jacob. I'll see you soon.
However, I am disappointed Tim Curry doesn't voice the devil. Odin should have acted pretended. I mean, hey, it is what it is. That game came out years ago. Yeah. I don't think we'll be getting follow-ups on Ragnarok in that regards.
Your life? The lives of your sons?
Tim Curry is after a stroke. I mean, that'd make him an even better devil.
The line between victory and defeat is thin. What if you had within you power, terrible and divine?
You're not watching the PC showcase? No, this will be enough.
Destroy your enemies, break their will. Would you have the strength, the resolve to wield it?
So, Souls-like, but only against the French.
If destiny was there, within reach,
it's Napoleon getting up to these days.
Sacrifice everything. For your country.
It's that game from Ghost Runner devs? Oh, I think you're right.
For your empire.
I think I remember seeing the trailer for that a few, like was like a year ago, wasn't it?
For your Emperor.
Emperor Napoleon. Mortis, the game. Xbox can showcase, and I mean, I didn't doubt it, but it just, you have to get through a lot of whelm first. Mortis. Oh, Bethesda, huh? Bringing the big guns to play now.
Glenumbra's full of thieves. What is it you're after?
Is this the fucking MMO?
Don't take this the wrong way,
Oh.
but we've been watching you. You've got talent and a lot of promise.
Stop! Thief!
No, it's halt. Stop right there, criminal scum.
Are you ready to talk about planning a real heist, partner?
Dude,
Welcome to our
I hate to be
thieves'
edgy,
guild.
but do people
Our
actually play
members
this
will
game?
show
I've
you the
never met
ropes.
anyone who talks
This
about it or
job is going
plays
to
it.
need every trick in the book.
I heard that caravan should arrive tomorrow.
Some jobs call for slick distractions and quick fingers.
You play it on
But you
occasion?
never
What's it
truly
like,
know
actually?
What's behind a door. Or if that's not quite your style, step out of the shadows and take a direct approach. There's
pretty
other
good.
treasure all around the world.
I know, I guess it's
If
just
you
me.
know where
I've
to
never been able
look
to get
and are
into
willing to
MMOs,
fight for
so
it.
it's never appealed to me whatsoever.
Whether it's fortune, adventure,
It's
or
just when I see
danger,
them, see like
the
stuff like
Thieves
this, it
Guild
doesn't
has
even look like
everything you
Elder
need,
Scrolls to me.
As long as you're willing to take it.
Don't mind if I do. Hands
Oh.
off the cheese. I got here first.
You're bringing Shagora, huh?
Oh.
That's the only thing. If that would be the only thing that actually clued me in, that was Elder Scrolls. If I hadn't noticed Bethesda. Beauty of the United States. Feature national power. This is the flight simulator, right? Our land is an awesome land, it is. 250th, baby. That's a shame all the funding for these got cut. They sure are beautiful. Hope we can keep them that way. I'm killing you? I try. Not to kill you, just to, like, entertain you with killing you. Because, well, you know what? I am trying to kill you. Now built with AI. I can't wait till they add this. I mean, I've seen plenty of AI images that change a lot of these for, like, the worst. Is that supposed to be a patriotic rendition of our God is an awesome God? Yes. It seemed to work. Not enough AI data centers. Yeah, I mean, need a few more data centers in there. Then we know it's truly America.
The mountain stands here.
China
and it
is strong,
cannot be
and they make
seen.
video game.
The wind passes.
And they basically make the
without
same
a
video game
sound.
over and over again.
People move within.
You remember, chat, China's strong.
The Moists move in
China
secrecy,
make best video games.
renowned for their mastery of mechanisms. As the old order begins to fall, no one can remain untouched. When all is obscured, the battle has only just
This
begun.
game is free? Well, no, it's not. They want you to pay in other ways. No such thing as a truly
Beneath
free
every
game. You're going to be
mechanism,
paying some way.
The true game lies in the human heart.
This is your game to decide.
Want your data, demographic info, and they want you to buy transactions. China suck. No, China strong. Haven't you seen all the articles about all the cool shit they're doing? Like, their cities have RGB lighting on their buildings, man. And they light up in sync. That's how strong they are.
Dracula's castle is just ahead. I have come here to destroy you. Just like my father, mother, and their allies before me.
And Richter looking kind of sexy.
No one believed me when I said the newest Belmont would be a girl.
Oh, it's not Richter.
God has given you another chance, Rose. You must use it wisely to better control your curse and strengthen yourself.
Sonya. I don't know. Let's play a new character.
You are no more than an irritating thing.
She was in the Game Boy games. I didn't play those, so but I'll accept that as truth.
I've always wanted a pet Belmont.
Seems like they're a little bit inspired by the stuff that happened in the animated series, though.
I will show you.
Like that was Carmilla back there, right?
I am Rose Belmont, and I will hunt
As long as
the
they
night.
have Death swearing like a sailor, that's a nice touch. She was non-canon before, so now she's canon. There have been at least 2 with a female protagonist. Like, I mean, there was the one with the dark-haired lady, right? Then again, half the Castlevania males look like women as well.
To them. A haze that seems to fill the whole world.
This is what you use to get the real gamers.
In its glow, you discover
This is like
wonderful new places.
Okay, you know what? This might actually do very well. This is like
Dear friends you always
if Studio
needed.
Ghibli made Stardew Valley. Ghibli Valley.
And golden moments which linger on the warm breeze.
You're new to this chat? Ellie King, welcome, man. And don't worry, we're not too culty. We're just, like, slightly culty. But we're more about just making dumb jokes.
As you live your days. As dreams.
Like, I just talked about this being, like, Studio Ghibli Valley game. I thought it was pretty clever. Bartender was 100% Akira Toriyama coded. Like, I get more Ghibli vibes from this. Vivarium, or Vivarium. Lupin the Third? Yeah, a little bit. Well, then Lupin, wasn't Ghibli involved with the first Lupin movie?
World premiere.
A game based around manga style. I mean, I like oh. More Persona? Never see it coming. You know. Or is this gonna be Digital Devil Saga? It looks darker than a Persona game. You need a new wasn't there a DDS not too long ago, but it was like a Switch game? Is Lucky your aunt? Is my wife my aunt? No. Please don't be the last game they showcase. I don't think it is. Oh shit. Fuck. Dartigan Sin Persona 6. It looked like a very dark Persona game.
World premiere.
They showed nothing. It's not ready. They have to cook more. I mean, I guess it has been like, what, a decade since Persona 5 came out now? How many Patreon members do you need to play P6? I gotta still got... P5 is still the stretch goal, alright? We'll set the you know, like if we get 500 paying members on Patreon, I do P5. We'll make it 1,000 for P6 because that's still a ways away. Or maybe they'll just take the place of it. Can you do P3 and 4 first? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, new Spyro. Huh? Does this dragon ever get to grow up? Can we get like a Toothless versus Spyro game? Your sacrifices worked. What kind of animal did you sacrifice for this to get made? Oh wait, this is just Panzer Dragoon Orda. You're not fooling me. Panzer Dragoon, that's not Spyro. Planning on writing, scripting a space opera visual novel series, hoping to commission some concept art. Hey, it's a good start. Steampunk.
It's my kind of night. Alarms are ringing. Bullets are flying.
What you do that for?
My fingers slip. And every copper in the tangle is on my tail.
Hooligans!
Clockwork Revolution, yes.
Let me introduce you to some of my esteemed colleagues.
Even my schemes have schemes.
Me, I prefer to make it up as I go.
Morgan! Oh, you'll have
Not
better odds
me.
getting through without me. Everyone knows you're easy.
Nice to see Spyro back. I mean, I've never actually played one outside of a demo when I was a kid. Is Lucky streaming today? I think she's off today. I think.
Cheap rubbish.
Because she is teaching a class, so she might not be streaming.
A corpse in hand is worth two in the grave, as they say.
Who's looking to commission concept art? Someone over on YouTube.
We're not here for you. Not here for me.
Dominic Underwood is.
Fucking Darrow!
Time to lay our hands.
She streams FF7 tomorrow. There we go.
Been preparing to rob
So she'll be streaming again tomorrow. As will I.
Now. So put in the heist tonight, yeah? Morgan, get to that
I gotta
crane,
finish up
lower the ship.
007 tomorrow.
Greetings. I am the Miracle Industries auto-loading crane. If you have the authority, I am at your service.
What happens if I fired a few holes in you?
The lift is now unlocked.
You love Spyro and is hoping for a new game, but it was pure hopium. Sometimes the hopium is enough.
How sad. You were
Because
all
the remake of
so
Spyro
well.
did pretty well, didn't it?
Do you expect us to go quietly?
Well, I
Dox me, why don't you? Hey,
expect any trouble
Jim
from
knows
some of
people who are in the
Avalon's
commissioning
most
realm to like you
disposable
doing art like that, so he might be able to help you.
Hello, frightened human.
So I was just trying to maybe hook you up. Steampunk still considered the worst genre in science fiction. Look at it. Yes. It's nothing but aesthetics with no
Jumped
point.
about 25 years back in time. This place, on this day, is ripe for changing the course of history.
This life ain't one for granting easy choices, but I just found a way to control the past.
And this is like super
Change
steampunk too.
control. Make things unfair in our favor. Brought you a little toy with a big mouth.
What a proper little villain.
A better villain than you'll ever be, you decrepit old soak.
the pimp, the plod, the priest. Who do we like the least? Oh, it's different how they do ya. The ways they stick it to ya. And when they're done with chucking it up, oh, downstairs, well, they're all gonna
Predict the sales of this game, chat.
Nothing's ever given to folk like us, especially not the future.
You're excited for this one? I mean, the developer is pretty good, but man, something about this game feels a little off to me.
What more could an honest thief ask for?
I hate to say it's a little try-hard. It feels a little bit like, oh, dude, we're gonna make a steampunk game. I don't know. Maybe that's an unfair criticism right now. I just get try-hard vibes from it a little bit. Yeah, I don't blame you for, like, delaying it. Got borderline type of cringe. Borderlands cringe, actually, you're right. It does have a little bit of that Borderlands edge to it.
Clockwork Revolution is an original experience full of intriguing characters and incredible world.
All right, this man has been made fun of this name in the past, hasn't he?
Console exclusive.
Matt Booty, we need you to come to the office. All the kids would laugh at you for that.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is a milestone year for us.
Oh, that was the finale of it?
As we celebrate 25 years with you, and we're excited about our lineup of iconic games. Record-breaking Forza Horizon 6, the return of Master Chief, rebuilt from the ground up, the extraordinary world of Fable, full of choice and consequences.
Well, the Xbox Whelm show is complete,
Sega,
apparently.
4A Games,
His name is Booty, and he's not pinching a pirate
players
again.
can look forward to 2 upcoming exclusives, Gears of War E-Day in 2026, and
Yay,
Clockwork Revolution
Get
in
excited for
2027.
Xbox console
In a moment,
exclusive.
we'll dive into Gears of War E-Day, but before we do, one franchise that has been with us from the beginning is Call of Duty. Now, it's bigger than ever, with a new Modern Warfare later this year and a movie on the way. Last month, the teams at Infinity Ward and Activision gave us a glimpse of the story and gameplay. Today, they are
Also,
back
$5
with
super
a
chat from
first
Chef
look at
Breccia. Well,
DMZ,
Dartigan survived this, I guess.
reimagined in a
This
way
look,
that
I did this for
only
you,
Call of Duty
chat.
can deliver.
I did this for you. I wanted to be with you for the struggle. He looks old now. Time will do that to him, man. We're in it with Call of Duty, are we? Oh, we're going to the glorious land of North Korea. Might be one of our earliest streams. I've streamed at 12 p.m. before.
남부 차단 구역에서 발생했던 산업 사고는 우리 공화국의 용적 투쟁으로 이미 수습되어
Game is set in Korea. So is it going to be like North Korea takes over South Korea again?
차단 구역은 안전하다.
Inside the mall is a set of black files carrying bounty intel on a high value target. Locate the files and eliminate the HVT.
Wait, is this going to be their battle royale version of it? Are we getting a China version of Call of Duty? No, because that would be insulting to China, and they won't do that.
Hey, I'm gonna head downstairs real quick. See if there's any weapons or gear laying around.
No, that's a negative. That's not why we're here.
I'm gonna be fine. It's only gonna take 2 seconds.
I say again, that's a negative. Okay, get your ass upstairs.
Damn, he's down. Let's go help him.
Hell no. That's
Oh god, is this really what you're ending with?
Copy. Where are we at on the intel? Got it.
Alright, let's find that HVT.
On you.
Overwatch to actual. Letting that intel compromise your location. Enemies are alerted to your position.
Shit.
Who made this decision? Yeah, end it with this Call of Duty where they like just slowly walk through hallways. How many works of pop culture, including North Korea as a villain? They basically, since they can't use China anymore, they use North Korea or something, or a fake Asian nation. What is this? The Call of Duty, the back rooms or something? I don't know.
Hey, you good, man?
Fuck.
Yeah, you're all right.
And that's a really large magazine he has in this gun.
Was that the HVT? Hey, fuck the HVT. Let's just go to exfil. Oh, fuck!
That man took like 50 bullets to kill. Like, that gun would have cut him in half at that point.
You good?
Yep. Let's just get out of here.
All right. Let me get some ammo.
Yep.
I maintain this is the worst way to showcase a game's multiplayer mode by having like a fake multiplayer session. Had that VR game, the super realistic ragdolls and body cams, and copied it? That's how strong are the North Korean man as opposed to the South. Yeah, they South Koreans know what's what. They've been living those hard times for so long that they're now unkillable.
Copy. Please have medical.
Anytime the soldier... Wait, that's Troy Baker? I thought he's above and beyond roles like this. He's not that desperate, is he?
Hey, Locker, you downstairs?
How many bullets does this man take at this point? Well, I'm sold. That was the most exciting thing all night. Imagine 300 but with South versus North Korea. Kim Jong-un can be Xerxes. I mean, that would work. The DMZ zone is basically the hot gates. Cool. What other showcases? They're going to be doing like an hour-long Gears of War showcase. I don't know if I want to watch all of it though, or I don't know if it's even an hour long. Because I already saw enough of Gears of War earlier. It's like it looked like Gears of War. It's like, yeah, it looked like Gears of War. I didn't know what else needed to be shown. Guy's taking more shots to the face than a...
Welcome to the Coalition, here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Please help us, we're stuck making Gears of War games.
When Gears debuted in 2006, it instantly
honestly, I'd rather play this than the new one.
Now in 2026, we're on the cusp of another
Don't skip,
rare
I'll
moment.
find you.
A chance to honor where we've been, celebrate with our fans, and lay the foundation for where Gears is going next.
Hey, Pretends, how you doing? I'm not sure if there's an hour of things left to say. What? Yeah, how could you actually keep talking about Gears of War for an hour?
Began. Emergence Day.
It's like it's Gears of War. You shoot things, you shoot monsters, and they shoot back at you.
It's a day of unimaginable loss that sits at the heart of our universe. And today, for the first time, we're ready to take you inside the studio and show you all the ways to play with our new movements, weapons, and modes that will make E-Day the most brutally satisfying Gears yet.
Is that all you got?
pay attention to the lore of like the monsters came up out of the ground and they shot them with
I think it's
lasers.
important to share why we chose E-Day. When we started this project, we were moving to Unreal
You
Engine
chose
5.
E-Day because
It's a
no
new
one was
foundation with a
responding to
blank
the
slate.
newer games.
So we took a moment to reflect on what makes Gears so special.
Go to the
us
wholesome
and to
direct,
our
huh?
fans. We realized that all of the
You
things
can
that
make
make
fun
this
of
world
me,
feel
but
so
I'm
unique,
looking forward to Call of Duty 4 and the mall. I'm not gonna make fun of you.
that
You like what you
melancholy
like, brother.
beauty, and over-the-top
I am not here to
spectacle,
make fun of
they're all
anyone for
perfectly
like
set
having
up
a
in
game
this
that they
one
like. I
moment in
never do
time.
that.
E-Day.
Even if it's not a game I like, if something you enjoy, more power
The
to you.
moment the locust ripped through the ground and
I am not
changed
that
the
kind of
history
person. Like,
Sarah
you played
forever.
that game.
And to tell that story, we wanted to
That's
build an experience
no.
that
It's like, hey,
evoked
you
the
like
vibes
that?
of the original Gears
Salute,
game.
brother. I mean, I play
So
Call
we
of Duty games.
started
I just don't
with this
play them
one
for like
still
any
from the
other
Mad
reason
World
besides
trailer.
content.
It's Marcus facing down the locust, defiantly firing into the darkness against overwhelming odds. And we said, this is the emotional core of Gears. This is the tone and
Are you
feeling
also
that
gonna
we
do
wanted
the
to build
da
our
da
next
da
game
da
around.
da da
This is our most
da
ambitious game yet. E-Day is a
song.
story we haven't been able to tell
Well,
before.
they killed him and he
because
run
we
away
didn't
type of
have
game.
the technology to do it. We finally have the tools to reimagine the Gears world at a new, unprecedented level of detail.
We also made Cole way smaller for some reason.
We're pushing Gears to new heights with the densest, most detailed world we've ever created. With seamless, large-scale environments.
It's even worse from up here.
Fully dynamic ray trace lighting.
I mean, that's a nice looking scene. I'll give them that.
And richer real-time
This before they got the
destruction.
protein chicks. Yeah, you're right.
Starting with an empty hard drive, we literally rebuilt everything from scratch. Characters, enemies, weapons, animation, sound, the world itself. And then we tear it apart in front of you. Watch out! Coming down! You'll fight against bigger and more brutal enemies with new and craftier weapons and navigate the battlefield with more natural character movement.
Is this game
so
coming out
every
this year?
moment
Is that
of
why they're doing a
emergence
direct for it?
plays smoother and hits harder.
I didn't see a release date for it, so or maybe I failed to
This
notice.
is a game that feels
Fuck
like Gears,
Xbox,
but
I haven't
plays
felt
like
so
me.
bad ever since watching. I mean, Xbox has
It's
not
a
been having a
return to
good
the
time
feelings
for
that
like
we
a
had
decade
when we
now in
played the
terms
original
of games.
but now
When did the
reimagined,
Xbox
evolved,
One come
and
out? That was like
enhanced with the power of a new
2014. October 1st on early release, huh?
E-Day
God,
is
October and
set before
September,
the events
man.
of the
They're fucking
original
packed
Gears
now.
of War. After decades of conflict, peace has finally
Anyone
been
want to
declared
like
on
do some
Sarah,
game sense
and
for
the
me?
Gears have returned home.
I don't know if I'm gonna have time to hit all of these. I'll do my best though.
Love you, baby.
Marcus Phoenix and
Monty's
Dominic
crashing out.
Santiago are young
Monty crashes out
veterans
like a
trying
pro,
to
though.
adjust to
You don't have to worry
civilian
about
life
him.
while grieving the loss of someone they both
No
loved.
sleep, all sin. I mean, that's my job. I got a house I'm gonna have to be paying off soon.
Carlos Santiago.
Where they
Dom's
get that
older
gamer
brother
sub,
and Marcus's best friend.
to Carlos. The gamer sub sales going.
Best fucking
then
brother
like
anyone
do
could ask
4 or
for.
5 videos a month.
Carlos died in combat.
No, it's hard question, but what's your favorite game out of this showcase? Halo looked pretty surprisingly good. A little cringe, but Halo's always been a bit cringe. Fable, I'm waiting to see more gameplay of Fable, to be honest. For you, they keep showing off the characters and cutscenes, like that's the proudest thing they have to show of it. So I'd like to see some gameplay of it. Other than that, not much. It all looked this kind of exactly what I expected.
Tremors causing minor damage across Pomona.
E-Day tells not one, but 2 origin stories. The start of this world falling apart and a brotherhood coming together. And over the course of 3 intense days,
Halo is just
you'll
Halo
see
all
how
over
loss
again and a
reshapes
few
this
new
world
missions. I
and our
mean,
characters,
Halo 1 is, a
beginning
pretty
with
damn
night
good
of
game.
desperate survival
Out of all
in
the
a
Halo
brand
games,
new
the one I
city.
played the most. I mean, this looks fine. I got nothing against Gears of War. It's just like,
Decided to focus our story on
I feel like they're a little too
one
late on
city,
doing the Emergence Day
so you
stuff.
could really feel what war does to people. When we started,
Like, we already
creating
know it's going to
Pomona,
end with the
we
lasers
wanted
cooking
it to
everything
be
too, right?
More than just a backdrop. We wanted to feel alive. Like it
And also,
was
doesn't
another
this game
character in the
validate
story,
like a book that was written about Emergence
with
Day?
layers and personality. Kelowna used to be all about innovation and discovery.
Hammer of Dawn, yeah, that's how
years of
everything gets cooked looking in like the
industrialization,
later
the Cold War
games, because they
effort
activate
totally
Hammer of Dawn to like
With such a
scour
rich
the
history,
surface,
it made
to
sense
deny
lean
it
into
for them.
that classic Gears retro vibe. Towering architecture,
You reckon
robust
Cole and Baird will
vehicles,
have cameos? I mean, they have to, right?
and grounded technology. Kind of like those gritty industrial cities from the 1970s.
Like Cole, like you'll.
We also looked right
like I'm pretty
outside
sure
these
like
windows at
Cole
the
was
mountains,
like
the ocean,
Marcus
local
and Dom were
landmarks to
friends
help
with them
give
before
Kelowna
the
its
beginning of the
unique
first
style.
game. I'm just wondering, will
As
you
you play
have
the
like those
campaign,
bats,
the city reveals
those
itself to be the
flesh-eating
main
piranha
districts.
bats in the first game? Those were cool.
The historic center,
Do you
with
think
its
Microsoft
classic
is going to
Gears
go the
architecture in
Capcom route and
stone
remake
and
every
steel.
game where they're just going to
The
I don't know
downtown
what
core,
Microsoft's
more
plan is
modern,
anymore, honestly.
reshaped by decades of
I don't think
industrial
even
growth.
Microsoft knows. Their plan
Military
changes every
airfield,
year now.
set
They
at the
can't stick to
forest
any
edge
one thing.
with shipyards nearby,
They're directionless, rudderless,
refineries,
and I think they're
and
blind.
supporting working class neighborhoods, built around constant emulsion production.
But they refuse to admit any of that.
Gears plays best in a city, and Kelowna is the ultimate battlefield.
No Lambert. No, this is before the Lambert shit.
Kelowna's density, tight streets,
This is like
mixed with open
OG
spaces,
Locust.
let us rethink how a gear moves through the world, and it created the perfect stage.
Who are they
for greater
talking
scale
about?
and
The
verticality of
Gears of
combat.
War right now.
Our soldiers are basically giant tanks in armor. They slam into cars, weaving through hails of bullets.
They used to be bigger though.
And we wanted to keep that heaviness, but add more fluidity to how you move through the battlefield. Cover is life in Gears.
Capcom has been killing it. Capcom is like a modern day developer that acts like they're still developing PS2 games and just releasing stuff back to back. That's why everyone likes Capcom right now. It's like they just pump shit out. Like producers used to.
More complex and organic
It's like you're not waiting like a decade to get a new Resident Evil game.
You can now slide.
Or half a decade. You're getting one every year basically almost.
Slide around corners or transition more smoothly.
Either a
into cover
remake
from
or a
above.
new one.
And we added the ability to jump.
And
which
people
really
respond to
opened
that
up
shit.
the
They like.
citywide battleground.
No one asked
We
for
get
like
to play
waiting
with
a
more
decade to get a
verticality,
single game.
Climbing walls and vehicles.
It's hard to like keep
clearing
your
gaps
interest
and
going over
crumbling
that
buildings
point in
to
time.
reach new flanking routes.
You end up overhyping something, and when it comes out, it doesn't live up to that hype.
Is still that great Gears combat puzzle. A mix of unique enemy combinations.
Your grandmother retired decades of teaching
Tactical
potential
weapon choices.
actresses how to find their stage spirits. Your grandfather retired from the
And your ability to read and move
I'm a little
through the
confused.
arena. But now you have more
You're
choice
talking about how
than
I
ever.
will one day
And we get
I'll
these
be
peaks
talked
of
about. Your
almost
grandfather retired about
action
bitching
movie
with
sequences.
strangers online. But you know what? Trust me, my grandchildren, if I have any, will be having their own
Land
things
next to
like
your
that.
buddy and revive
Think
him,
people will stop
scramble
bitching
through
online
cover,
because it'll be 50
slide
years
under
from
a
now?
truck and hit
No way.
safety on the other side. We get these amazing Gears playgrounds, small and large, where all these elements come together, and the city is filled with them.
Nobody asked to wait an entire decade for a new game. It's called the Duke. No, yeah, but everyone was making fun of Duke for taking forever for that.
Open districts where you have access to
Like no one wanted what everyone wanted that the original game they showed off on the Quake engine, and then they never delivered that
You flank them from a side entrance,
because they kept changing development
or
engines.
you climb up to the balcony across the street and take them all out with your long shot. It's up to you. And if you're playing co-op with your friends, well, then you can try all three at the same time. Taking your own path reveals
So
small
do they
stories from
have
the
that
city.
couch co-op
Survivors
like the
trapped in an
original Gears
apartment.
did, where you have like 4 people on one console?
A raven crashed in the distance. A group of Gears readying an ambush.
Capcom has been
You still
moving
have
like
your
it. Yeah,
orders,
Capcom
but it's
acts
up to
like it
you
is, even though
to
they're
decide where you
succeeding.
offer
But they
help
just like
or how
I
much of the city
appreciate
you
them
choose
like
to
just like
explore.
acting like an old school
And that city
publisher.
is fully realized.
Like they're just pumping
create a
shit out.
city of
Actually,
this
weirdly
scale
enough,
and
Konami's trying to
detail,
emulate them by
we needed to
releasing
invest
like a
in an
new
entire suite of tools.
new Silent Hill
Tools for
game every year.
roads,
Either like a
intersections,
remake or a new
sidewalks,
brand new game.
E-holes, buildings, rooftops, and pipes. We have a procedural content generation toolset for scattering millions of pieces of trash and debris across
Now
the
if they can
ground
just
to make
figure that out
Kelowna
with
feel
the
lived
Metal
in.
Gear Solid.
This is the largest, most complex location you've ever seen in a Gears game.
But the board control is connected to an older antenna. I can reconfigure their radios to reach Afira.
Do it.
You know, they wear all this body armor, this chunky ass body armor, refuse to wear helmets. It's kind of weird to
There
me.
are very few human
But there's a
survivors
reason helmets are
left.
pretty
But in
useful.
E-Day, you're watching a live
Like you
city
leave, you
get
cover
ripped
yourself
apart
in this like
front of
much
you.
armor, like leave the head exposed. Like no, my
People who
do-rag
once
will
went
do
to
it, man.
work,
That's all I need.
Sporting events, and celebrated the possibility of peacetime, are now stopped in their tracks. They abandon
Like, do I
their
want to
cars
cover up the
and
most
run for survival,
vulnerable
attempting to find
area of my
refuge
body?
in
No.
subways or stores. A glimpse of a child's story.
Why Carmine
or
get? Yeah,
dinner left
Carmine's the
uneaten
only one who wears a helmet and still
are
doesn't save him
reminders
any.
of what's
Which
been
means their
lost
armor kind of
and the
sucks.
horror of what the locusts have unleashed.
You'll experience the locust decimation at all scales in E-Day through our customized destruction technology.
What's so custom about that?
Unleashing waves of enemies from under your feet.
Dom made his dumb excuse in Gears 2 that it cuts off awareness. I mean, I'm sure it does, but it still like prevents you from like getting shot in the head as much, which is a win.
Locusts can come out of the ground anywhere. You can toss a grenade in to close them up. Just adds this great tactical layer to encounters.
I mean, if you're gonna argue that helmets cut off awareness, you could argue that body armor cuts off mobility.
And no amount of detail
Where's the
too
chain?
small.
They're
This
saving the
microdestruction
chainsaw
goes
rifle.
Beyond what we've ever done before.
Because maybe they
with
invent that
chippable
later
cover
on. This is
across
the
a
beginning of
range
the war, after all.
materials. Your impact is real, visceral, and leaves a mark on the world.
I think they're gonna cut the plane fight and Steve fight in CV. Awesome.
Destroyed Beauty has long been a visual
So I think
pillar
Steve
of
will
Gears
still
of
die
War,
in it and
we
probably
finally get
transform
to
into a
show the
monster.
Before, making the after hit that much harder.
That's your cathartic moment of getting to kill him blindly.
You'll recognize a neighborhood that was once intact is now completely destroyed. You'll walk through city streets filled with smoke.
Wait, is this
and
an open
fire,
world
and
game?
It feels completely different from how you first experienced it.
Oh,
You start
no.
getting this real feeling of the city's a character and it's really under attack.
Oh no, they're taking this open world somewhat.
It's the fall of Kelowna.
It's all one city, so you walk. It's probably like zones, but that's disappointing. Goodbye, tight pacing.
E-Day is an intentionally intimate story.
Have I played
There's a
Mouse
colossal
with
event
Mouse
going
Boy?
on in the plot, but the
It
actual
worked in Gears
characters
5.
and the
I
journey
mean,
they
I
go
played
on
Gears
is where
5,
you
and
get to explore themes of
the
burden,
open world
of
levels were the
loss,
worst.
and of loyalty. The whole world of Gears is about characters.
Body
It's the
armor does,
nightmarish
it
monsters
does,
from
especially when
below
you're wearing that
versus
much
the
body armor.
soldiers that hold the line
But
in a war for survival.
Still, these guys wearing their helmets like good soldiers, You
okay?
No way this is real. It's pretty fucking real to me. On your feet.
This
What's the
was our
exercise
opportunity to
regimen like
focus
in
on
the
what
world of
makes Gears
Sarah?
characters so
Everybody's
special,
fucking like
what
jacked
makes
like a
our enemies
linebacker.
so iconic.
It's like mandated by the government.
The entire campaign
How long is this
played from
Gears
the
of War thing?
perspective
I
of
mean,
our new
it's. I mean, I would
squad,
hope no
Bravo.
more than like 20 to 30 minutes because it's
As the
Gears of
invasion
War. How
breaks
much
out,
can you
you'll
talk
meet
about
Max
it?
Carter, a former Gear
Am I gonna
now
play
swinging it
FF7
out at Kelowna's
Revelation?
Emulsion
Yes.
Refinery.
Of course, I'm not leaving that when I'm
Why don't you
done.
come talk shit when your balls drop? And quit going through my stuff.
And you'll also meet
That man's
rookie
balls
cadet
haven't
Lucas
dropped?
Reyes,
What the hell?
a sharp comms officer who never made it to the front lines despite his dreams of military glory.
Holy fucking shit.
Megs and Lucas, together with Marcus and Dom, are 4 soldiers thrown together, fighting through tensions with each other while fighting the Locusts, ultimately forging their bonds in battle.
Care about each other, bro.
We follow Bravo Squad with our cinematic cameras, just like the intense war
Tell me about
movies
your
we
feelings as we kill these locusts.
The shots are intentionally
Yeah, bro, it's real
gritty,
cool that
edited
you're getting in touch with your
Leaning
trauma.
into these rough edges
But I
is
really
what
do need to
makes you feel
chainsaw
like
this
you're
monster
right
in
in the
half real
middle
quick.
of the
I'll get me do that first, and I'll get back to hearing about it.
Bravo's story also intertwines with others
I'll
called
pat
to
your
defend the
shoulder and
city,
everything.
including returning characters like Warrior Philosopher.
All right, I got that done, bro. Now tell me, how are you and your dad doing? I know you got some issues.
Marcus Phoenix. Die.
And fans of the books
When will
will
Ann
finally
Henning's
get to
Marvel
see
game
the
be
hard-ass
officially
Raven
canceled? No
pilot
idea.
Gil Gettner in-game for the very first time.
Let's go and fuck this mess.
Marcus and Dom are absolute legends. You can spot those strong jaws and thick necks from a mile away. But if you go too realistic, you lose those unique features that make them stand out. Honestly, Marcus just isn't Marcus if you take away his classic perma-scout. So instead of chasing perfect realism, we focused on making them believable.
This is a world without
and
looks
memorable,
maxing, all right?
respecting the details that really make them who they are.
Like, we decided not to make Marcus into a twink for this game. We thought that would upset fans. So he gets to keep his physical attributes.
Surpasses anything we've been able to achieve before. Our facial animation systems have been completely upgraded for E-Day. with 3 times more joints and over 350 facial shapes sculpted
Just thought of
for
something
each
really
head
dark and really
alone
funny. I
to
wonder if
really
anyone has
represent
tried
the
to
emotion
claim
in our characters.
the Outlast whistleblower
Marcus
video as
has more
transphobic. I don't think
detail
so.
in his eyelashes than his entire character model did.
It's
in
a
the
pretty dark
original
game,
Gears of
and
War on
depicting
Xbox
severe
360.
Phoenix.
uncomfortable situations.
Sergeant, 26 RTI C Company. Next to kin, Adam Phoenix.
With the amount of layers we have, we've never
I would
had
want to fit
fidelity
into
at
the
this
Gears of
scale.
War universe. He's big enough.
Combined with a much more sophisticated animation rig, this allows us to have way more expressive characters with a huge range. From a small
Wange,
smirk
a huge wange.
to yells on the battlefield.
The wange is so large.
Your experience takes on a new intensity.
Our wange is better
We're
than other
pushing the
wange.
graphical limit with 4K Ultra HD resolution, native HDR10 rendering, hardware ray tracing at 60 frames per second in campaign,
Game graphics.
and up
It's
to
got
120 frames per second in multiplayer.
I mean, you don't really need to tell me a game's gonna be 4K anymore. I kind of you'll
we made
assume
them
it's gonna
scarier.
come with that.
The drones are wild and vicious. The boomers are even bigger this time around. Like living battering rams smashing through doorways onto the battlefield. The wretches scream
But they
so
did that in
loud
the first
it
game.
disorients you before they rip you apart. And the Reavers, they crawl up buildings and rain fire from above. Basically, the whole Locust army.
So where were these huge Goliaths in the first game? They ran out. Can I switch to the PC gaming show? I can't do another show after this. The PC gaming show is always shit too. I hate to say it. It's never a good time. It's actually more cringe than usually this stuff. Because they're usually not showing much off.
Gears of War has never been a horror
Maybe
game.
you should end
but
stream
the
and take a nap. I
world
mean,
has always felt
I'm good. This should be done almost. We're doing this
And
to
with
the end,
E-Day,
baby.
We lean into that even more.
Unless they're planning to speak on this game for another 30 minutes.
Responsive and satisfying.
Are there any more shows this week? I don't believe so. This is the last one. Unless Nintendo's got something
in
planned.
response to your attacks.
And I usually don't
And blood
bother
and
with
bone
Nintendo
damage
Directs.
adds to the intensity of combat. Gore is localized as well. Shoot a locust in the armor leg, and you'll see the bullet take a chunk out of it. Or land a heavy shot on a limb, and our dismemberment system will rip it clean off in glorious detail.
The Nasher is going to get you the most satisfying shots, covering you in blood, or pop heads from afar with the long shot. We've revamped our favorite
Finally
weapons for
chainsaw
E-Day.
boomers, huh?
And of course, we also have some fun new ones for even more brutal ways to tear your enemies apart. The new Gut Puncher grenade launcher is a cog weapon that fires armor-piercing explosive rounds. Quick fire a round to let it explode, or hold the trigger. to
Armor
control when
piercing,
it
but it looks like a
detonates.
regular
That
grenade.
means
Armor
you can
piercing
place
means
a
the round
well-timed
needs to go
explosion
very
behind an
fast
enemy protected by
and be a
cover,
hardened tipped
or with
and be
practice,
kind of pointy.
master its long-range
Not like
lethal closing
a
potential.
regular looking grenade that just lobs something out like
Incinerator
that.
is our new shotgun. You can see the emulsion literally
I'm
melt
sorry,
the
I'm
skin
going
off an
into gun
enemy's body.
gearhead mode. Because I've waited, that was looked and was described don't
Probably
match
get
up.
into a grapple if an enemy came charging at you. Now, you feel the power of getting to
Why don't these turn
incinerate
up in
them
Gears 1?
when
They
get
ran
close.
out. I don't know. I guess they changed, this
And
is
of
like
course,
several years
the
before,
Lancer.
so they shifted weapons to something more effective. There you go, there's your chainsaw.
Nice.
The creation of the Chainsaw Lancer is another origin story from lore that we wanted to show in E-Day. From the moment that Ty grabbed that chainsaw to rip through a locust at the superstore, to a prototype kit bash on the front lines of the invasion, all to deliver on that gratifying moment when you finally get to slice
You know
a
what?
grub in two.
Chainsaw gun was cool, but it still doesn't beat Ash's like attaching it to his hand with a boomstick in the other. You can have
Gears
a
music has always
formed
been about
copper
tension,
cone to make a
escalation,
grenade
and
armor
release.
piercing like an
When a
you
fight
can
kicks
have a
off, the music
performed
hits hard.
copper. I mean, the speed is kind of important to like the armor
It
piercing
tightens as
projectile. It's got to have
things
enough
get
energy to like
more dangerous.
penetrate as well as the hardness, doesn't it?
And when you've dropped the last enemy, you
There
hear
are
that
some
familiar big
there are
ringing
some
chord.
rounds that are all about the hit something and the detonation forms a concentrated
For
like
E-Day,
beam of the
we kept that
explosion to punch through as
structure,
well.
but made the
Those
sound
just look like
harsher.
lobbing grenades.
Together
Like
with
I don't
our
think those will
composer,
ever be
Adam
armor piercing.
Lastica, We built the score to match a world on the verge of collapse. The electric guitar returns alongside classical instruments, but both are pushed into uncomfortable territory.
We made our music uncomfortable. No souls weapons, no.
Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance that never fully resolves.
Like dragging a bone saw across a cello, creating dissonance you've never heard before. You've never heard sad music like you've heard in Gears of War, E-Day.
Where the hell are we?
And then there's the sound design.
I mean, I know they have to talk about something, but this is all basic game development
chainsaws
stuff.
have voices. When it came to the sound for our proto
We have a
Lancer,
Foley artist.
it was important
Cool.
to us to track down the exact make and model that was recorded back in 2006 and rebuild it from the ground up using our new sound effects system. This
You can do the metal
chainsaw
jet
has
with
a
grenades.
14-inch
Really?
blade
How
with
would you
that
like?
signature meaty
If it's a grenade,
yet
you just
intimate
lob and an
sound,
arc.
and
How
when
would
it
you like?
revs, you can
It feels like
hear
it'd be
all
difficult
the
to make an
gnarly
armor-piercing
details.
weapon like that and make it effective.
In
Because usually
terms of
arc
how you'll
grenades are meant for like
experience
landing in
Kelowna,
a group of
I
things
always
and like
think about our acoustic
doing
system
splash
like
damage.
this. I'm walking down a street and I hear the sound reflecting off the walls around
Why
me.
they keep saying
Then I
built
step
from the
into
ground
an
up? Because
alley
that seems
and everything
impressive, all right?
immediately
That
tightens.
seems impressive to say it's built from the ground. It's like an artisanal game.
I
Like
come
you go
back
get your
out into a
artisanal,
wide
like your
space, and the
Danish.
sound opens up
It's like,
again,
oh, this is
almost
artisanal.
like
You
a
pay extra
cathedral.
for it. It's like, oh, this isn't store bought, man. This is artisanal, made with love.
And it's not just those spaces.
Penetrate rounds
it's
have
the
to go really
transitions
fast. Yep,
between
that's what I
them where the
thought.
magic really happens. That's where things feel alive. That's acoustics in real time.
See, the Gears 4 and 5, they were not
It's a
built from the
heavy
ground
world.
up.
And what better way to experience
I
this
think this
dread
game
and
went this
tension
deep in
than through the
discussing its
music and
development
sound
outside of
that
an interview.
surrounds
Yes,
you.
many games try to, but for Gears, it just seems
No
like
other game
unnecessary
does the
because
squad like Gears
I can
does.
pretty much imagine
Our
how
themes,
Gears of
our
War comes to be.
gameplay, and our modes, they all revolve around this core element. But it's not just about the brotherhood that you experience in the stories. It's also about the bonds you create with your friends.
You know, without Baird and Colder, it's kind of weird though.
Co-op has always
That's like
been
the
a part
OG
of our
team.
DNA. And like every great Gears game, you can bring
The
your own
person asked
squad to
about
this
interest in
fight.
commissions,
The
use the
campaign,
Discord.
all
Yeah,
four
Jim, yeah,
characters
he's
are
one of my
playable from
mods.
the start. And we support
His
4-player
name on
online
Discord
co-op
changes a
and
lot,
2-player
pretty
split
often,
screen
though.
on console. In Versus, our sweaty squad-based PvP is back with a collection of
Wasn't
44
E-Day just the
modes
backstory
and
thing
all
that
new
explained why
maps,
Marcus
set
was in
locations
prison
in and around
originally,
the
and also
war-torn
why the
city of
world was
Kelowna.
like
We've
burnt and
combined
destroyed?
classic Gears symmetrical PvP map design
It was like
with new
Xbox CEO has
traversal
never played a video
opportunities.
game and they
You'll
were
put
so
your
impressed
skill
by
to the
I
test alongside a
I feel
seasonal
like
roadmap
Xbox has been
of
suffering
killer
for that
content,
from a while.
almost all of
Yes,
which you
it's
can
like the
just earn by
corporate part
playing
who's
the
in
game,
control of it all doesn't really
completing
understand
in-game
any of this.
challenges, events, and achievements. And today, we're excited to announce a dynamic new evolution of Gears' iconic PvE mode, Horde Siege. It's a 12-player
When we get in the
mode
Gears
where
of
all
War
three
Battle
squads
Royale.
fight alongside each other to battle the Locust invasion and defend Kelowna across a range of city-based maps. We'll have more to share soon, and we hope you join us for our open beta weekends later this summer.
We good? Sergeant Phoenix?
Guess we're back to it.
Time to save the world, or something, or not actually.
We can't outrun the past. But as long as we're still breathing, we're the ones that keep fighting.
20 years of Gears is such a milestone. It is such an honor and also a huge responsibility to make sure we deliver on the story of Gears.
It always comes
Story
back
of
to
Gears,
the squad.
yes.
It always comes back to this theme of getting through the absolute shittiest of times with somebody else who constantly has your back. And that's Marcus and Dom's story. The story of the original trilogy. The story of E-Day. And the story
So is
I
this
think
going
we
to touch
can
upon
all
his
relate to.
Dom's wife getting
Thanks for pushing
captured?
through. Couldn't have done it alone. You got it, man.
Having the opportunity to have E-Day come
People
out
once
in the
talked
same
about how
year as the
Xbox.
20th
I mean, it was
anniversary
in
of
the
Gears,
Xbox 360
the
era. Like
quarter-century
Xbox
anniversary
was
of Xbox.
like pretty much on the cusp of that.
It's almost like a
And
homecoming.
then
It's like
then the
returning back
Kinect
to our
happened.
roots and saying, fuck yeah, we're back. And we have so many more stories to tell. It's an incredible honor.
One little
and
camera
that we wanna
accessory
make sure
destroyed an
that we
entire
do right.
console. Never recovered from it.
Ty.
untouched by nearly 80 years of war. Destroyed in 2 nights.
For us, the heart of Gears has always been about the bonds you make in the darkest of times.
Did you install those drivers? No,
Inside
because
the
I'm not playing a
studio,
game
we
right
rally
now.
around a simple phrase: never fight alone. It guides how we build our stories, our gameplay,
24-hour
and
internet
our
checks
world.
that would
It's how
brick
we
your
work as a
console.
team and the commitment we make to you, our fans. Everything comes back to that important idea of sharing life's experiences, the highs and lows, together. And E-Day is the best expression of never fight alone that we've ever
What
made.
is this hallway
Whether
he's
you'll
in?
be
He's like in
picking
a
up
lumber
Lancer
yard.
for the
They've added
first
lights
time
to it.
ever, or you're as battle-hardened as Marcus Phoenix, there's always a place for you in the Gears squad.
Do I stream
When
this
Emergence
Gears of War
begins
game?
on
When, yeah, I'll be
October
playing this.
6th.
Look, he's like in a lumber yard. Yeah, I'll be streaming this. But it's going to be in a packed month, so I don't know if I'll be able to get to it on launch day. Oh, there we go. We did it.
I know why you're here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, so the Devil game, Halo were probably the best parts of it. Everything else was just like kind of what I expected and kind of like, yeah. Microsoft ain't doing themselves any favors yet. They still don't know what the hell. Well, I guess, you know what? Maybe the Bird game could be good too. It was okay. Look, the stream was fine. The showcase was, you know, can't help now. We survived. Survived this game. We're getting into some actual releases again coming up after summer. Yeah, snap them fingers.
To go quietly.
You're heading off. Hey, Logan, you have a good day, man.
Have you really?
This is just the sizzle reel after all.
I have come here to destroy you.
Well, Chad, I think that's enough. We've seen everything that Microsoft has to show. And it was not much. How do they have this many studios and still have almost nothing to show? I don't get it. How do you own this many studios and got nothing except what we expect out of it? Was Logan the guy? Who is he on Discord? The good question. It changes every week, it feels like. I'm just joking, by the way, Monty. I mean, not Monty, Jim. Thank you for showing it to us, Microsoft. I had fun. But that's going to be it for me today, chat. I'm not streaming 007 tonight because I just did almost 3 hours of this. And plus, it's Sunday. Normally, I don't stream on Sundays. But so this one was a freebie I threw in. But there you go. Hope you all enjoyed that. We'll be finishing 007 probably tomorrow. And then I also, I'm going to be trying to get the dispatch video out before I head off to a wedding for a relative soon. So look forward to that. Make sure you become a member of the Patreon so you get it day one. Or join my Discord if you're new. Or follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. But I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight today for this. Had a lot of fun. It's one way to actually get through these things. But thank you for spending your day, your evening with me, your lunch break, whatever it was. Also, Zakola, thank you for the 25 bits. That's definitely not enough. If I burned Xbox headquarters around, I would build more games on its rubble. You could. The ashes could be packed into something. But yeah, chat, I will see you probably tomorrow. Until then, you guys stay good. We'll finish up 007. And then we'll have our schedule free for other stuff. Peace, everybody. Have a good one.